Hello, I'm Redleg. In the 18 months since WTF Nation Radio first went on the air, we've grown far quicker than I'd ever anticipated. In fact, we've outgrown our current staff's capabilities, and some of them have threatened to quit if I don't get them some help. If you're interested in joining the WTF Nation Radio team, head over to WTFNationRadio.com, click on Contact Us, and then click on Join Our Team. We're looking forward to working with you. Thank you for your interest in WTF Nation Radio.
Facebook Live. I've never heard of this shit.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Let's roll.
Morning, Sergeant Major.
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Beautiful morning, Sergeant Major.
Are you a fucking weatherman now?
You're listening to Sergeant's Time on WTF Nation Radio.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Another great day.
Hey, what's up?
Another great day of America.
Cool.
The week done and gone.
Americus.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Man, it's been a busy week again. Been some.
Oh, brother, you have no idea.
I was about to say there's been some news coming out. Some breaking news going on in our cousins across the pond have been, I guess, have gone through a terrorist attack, and they've said it's a terrorist attack. It's, well, you know,
I saw that.
The British actually have a better way. They call it a terrorist incident, but yeah, that one of those two. Yeah, they people got hurt, buddy. And so the thing is that yeah, a lot of casualties. Nobody wants to speculate. Nobody wants to say it. Nobody wants to admit it, but it's Islam.
Well, fuck, ISIS just took claim for.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
Come on.
I might not want to go there and just
La.
something in the snack bar type shit.
Oh, I love snack bars.
Yeah.
Winner, winner, goat fucker.
Wow.
Dude.
Look, they're
Wonder how-
ensuring freedom in their country one goat fucking at a time, okay?
I just want to see how long it's going to take before Facebook Live goes, you guys are breaching this hate speech and you guys are being
Find
I
hate
can
in
already see
speech.
the emails pouring in now.
I know.
You guys are anti-Muslim.
Oh my
Fuck 'em.
god.
Well,
Hey, so you actually had an event, a WTF moment happen to yourself, right, Grey Cloud? Can you tell us what happened?
Oh, fucking A. It's rage moment.
Dude,
now.
okay,
Oh.
the floor's to you.
So, I work on an installation.
Oh, I love snacks.
And I got up this morning, got up there, got to the installation there, and I picked up my coffee and my breakfast. And last time I checked, if Reveille and or Retreat are being played, you are to stop whatever the fuck you are doing and render honors.
That's pretty much been instilled in
Unless
our
you're
traditions.
like under a roof, I thought the rule was.
No, it's
but
under
yeah.
cuts. It's indoors, undercover. We'll we'll
Yeah.
get in that in a minute. But go ahead, continue, Grey Cloud.
So I get out of my vehicle, render honors. And fucking while I'm rendering honors, two fucking assholes whip around me because I'm in the lane, like I'm their biggest fucking inconvenience. They acted like they were fucking late for somewhere. Well, dumbasses, it's 6:30, so you're probably fucking late. It's not my problem.
should have
Do
left
the right
earlier.
thing and render honors when you're supposed to. For fuck's sake, what has changed in the military that is so hard for people to render honors?
The lack of discipline.
Apathy.
Lack of discipline.
Apathy
It just
too.
it blows my fucking mind. One of the most time-honored traditions I can think of, other than saving your fucking battle, is render honors for a goddamn flag. For fuck's sake.
Well, you know what this makes
Well,
me
you're-
think of is that one thing back when the Black Lives Matter movement was really getting out there, and that Navy petty officer on video just refused to stand up. Didn't she receive like administrative discharge or something like that because of that?
Yeah, and then you had
Yeah.
you had another soldier that got busted for posting on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or whatever that she was hiding out in a car because she didn't want to salute the flag.
That was on Fort Carson, yeah.
Yeah, and WTF Moments ran that story.
Oh yes, we did.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's-
don't get me
it's-
wrong. Me still being an enlisted individual, I get it. You're just getting off of work or something like that. You have that few seconds to spare to try to race off the installation before the flag starts going down. And I get it. You have something you have to be at or whatever, but still have that common courtesy. There are people who have died for that flag. I found myself, every now and then getting slightly annoyed at having to stop or whatever and get out. But you know what? I still do it because at the end of the day, I have that fortitude inside of me to pay my respects to that flag. The flag that I raised my right hand and swore that I would protect.
There you go, Greg Cloud. This one will make you happy. So no shit, there I was. 2013, Fort Hood, Texas, right? Coming back from Blora, and we hit main post right about the time the flag starts coming down. My wife is driving. It is a fucking torrential downpour. I'm talking a deluge in central Texas. She stops the car and tells me, my son, and our daughter, get out of the car. We're going to do this
Did she
in
get
the
out?
rain. Oh, yeah. She made
there you
all of
go
us
then.
get out.
That's fucking awesome.
That was my wife, who has never served a day in the military. Bro, I'm telling you, she is worse than any other sergeant major or first sergeant I have ever had.
That's awesome.
It's funny because their title is Household 6, so it's usually
Household 6,
Yeah.
So
No,
I
checked my uniform before I left in the morning. She made sure I shaved if I forgot. She forced me and the neighbors and our kids to render honors to the flag when it went up and down.
Well, the biggest
awesome.
the biggest thing is that I think it was, and it's a lot of people on the Facebook Live comments are saying New Army. And I think it is. I think that we've been so busy with all the what we've seemed to think are big stuff, we have forgotten the little stuff that are obviously some of the traditions that we hold dear. Now, Ender, you talked about undercover. Yeah. Customs and courtesies indoors is considered 4 walls, a door, and a roof, not an overhang. That is not undercover. Undercover also means that you are under arms as well. So if you are under arms, you still render. If you are obviously in the place of your duties where you cannot. But if you are in a room, now the regulation also states that if you are indoors and you're about ready to walk out and you hear both types of songs that signify rendering reveille or retreat into the colors, then you stop at the door and remain there do not go outside
until it's
done. And then you stand at the position of attention if you could hear it, so that way it's showing that you are at least giving some respect. There's no such thing as undercover where you're pumping gas and you don't have your headgear on and you're not wearing your PC, and then the flag's going off and you're still pumping gas and your music's turning up. You know what I mean? So God, I mean, so what was their excuse? Did anybody look at you? Did they look at you, Greg Kyle, like you were fucked up?
Yeah, they looked at me like I was in the fucking wrong for stopping and rendering honors. No shit, I've got my 1-ton parked, stopped in the middle of the fucking road.
And yeah, you got a beast of a truck too, man. You have, now, if the Millennium Falcon was a truck, it'd be yours.
Now, all I can say is half of me wanted to follow them and fucking find their leadership, because I'm pretty sure I knew where they worked based on the direction they were headed. And the other half was just wanting to get to work and start my shift and be done for the fucking day.
Yeah, I'm about to say, sometimes it sucks because you really, really want to, and a lot of it too, exactly. Everyone says you rock it with pride, American pride. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. You rock it with pride, and you have pride in your country. You're saluting, you're rendering honors because you are also commemorating and saluting for those that cannot. You're not saying, oh, well, this is just a pain in the ass. If you're looking at it as a pain in the ass, man, you're in the wrong field. You're in the wrong job. Being a soldier, being a service member, being a member of the military is a little bit more different than that.
You know what pissed me off back in the day, too, was when I was still stationed in Georgia, and I would, walk out to the box container or whatever to smoke my cigarette or whatever after I'm done setting up the serving line and all that bullshit. And a few other cooks would be out there, and they would hear that sound they would play right before, the flag was getting ready to go down and everything.
It's called retreat.
And they would just book it 50 feet from that box container to the back dock to try to get inside before the flag. And I'm just sitting here thinking, you guys are the shittiest individuals I have ever seen.
And usually those are the ones that would be the first ones to dime you out for anything else. You can't correct them; they'll correct you.
Those are also the first ones that got promoted. They were the shittiest individuals I've ever seen in service, and they got promoted above me.
Yeah, that whole thing. Ray in the Facebook Live chat, as you should step away from Forcecom. The little things like this are lost and never found. Talk about basic respect to seniors. That's correct. When me and Mike Golf joined the Army, you walked by an NCO and you were at Joe's or whatever, and you were running by them or whatever, because Joe's Run back in the day. You stopped 5 feet prior and you say, "Morning, Sergeant Major."
How do you know what kind of goddamn day it is?
Exactly. But that was the render. That was the greeting of the day to a senior ranking NCO. Privates, morning corporal, morning specialist. So it's generational. If you lose those traditions, I mean, there's individuals that I know that when it comes to simple ceremony, pomp and ceremony, and you start describing, hey, this is how you do it. See if you can grab some troops right now or grab us an NCO. A young NCO right now, and see if we can march some troops.
I bet you they fucking couldn't.
Oh no, they couldn't. They wouldn't be able to tell you what the position of attention is. I'm not telling you to be like a fucking drill sergeant and memorize modules and that, like you're on the trail.
Basic commands.
I mean, especially let's put it this way: who you are, Grey Cloud. If you're correcting motherfuckers, then you're really fucking up. Because because in your career field at your position, there are harder things, but it's like basic stuff. You know what I mean? This is just basic leadership. Actually, just basic pride.
Basic soldiering.
Basic
for
soldiering.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, everybody wants to recite the freaking Army values until it's time to get pressed on it. Then it's different.
Hold on, I totally had something for this.
No, go for it. Go.
Oh, I'm looking for it. Keep talking. I'll let you know when I come across
Okay.
it.
Jesus.
So you would have, like, and that's, Ray, Facebook live chat. That's awesome. That is so true. A correct comment. And you start looking at, because a lot of the individuals that we see that get posted, that we get told a lot to remove. I mean, look at, I don't want to say anything about Command Sergeant Major Angelique Flournoy. Remember her?
Yeah, Flournoy.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the messed up hair and makeup all over the place?
Yep, that'd be the one.
I'm just talking about being corrected. I'm not talking about her as a person, because that would violate the U.S. Army social media code of online misconduct. Wow.
We'll get to that.
That's what I'm getting to. So we're going to get to that. We're going to talk about that today as well. Military cracking down on your... Wow, I don't know. This is kind of I don't mess around with individuals when it comes to their, hey, once they're home, but it's buyer beware now on the interwebs and on social media. Actually, I think the military should just straight up say that it's Facebook's fault.
It's all their fault.
Blame Facebook.
That's blame Facebook. No, I shouldn't. I mean, there's a lot of things that are involved that go, oh, how do I listen? Hey, if you go on U.S. Army WTF Moments, there's an interesting little tab that we put on the left side underneath where it says home. You click on that, and it says WTF Nation Radio Listen Live, and you'll be hearing the same thing. If we're not on Facebook Live, you'll click on that, and you're here with the guys inside the WTFNationRadio.com website in here. So all the gags, all the jokes, all the even more funnier stuff sometimes gets thrown on there. Maybe you might hear some music, but that's where else you can hear that. Anyways, so it's the, like you were saying, Grey Cloud, it's the loss of just the professionalism of basic soldering. But where does it stop? Oh, go ahead, man. What you got?
Found it.
Go for it. Go.
Okay. So I'm a college student. We're doing American literature, and this Thomas Paine from The Crisis just is absolutely relevant to the whole flag saluting and basic military discipline thing. And stop me if you've heard this before. These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from service of their country, but he that stands it now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Whether it be war, the flag, or basic military courtesy, it's still relevant.
That's right. Deep Thoughts by Sergeant's Times. Mike Goff.
Oh, it's going to get worse.
Oh, I know, dude. Oh, exactly. I'm the same way, man. Go ahead.
Just wait till we go back to fucking war.
I was about to say, dude.
I'm dead. I was just
about ready to say that.
Look what happened with all the fucking guys trying to claim fucking CO going to fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. This is not what I fucking signed up for. I only wanted college money, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly.
Bull fucking
I heard the
shit.
same thing.
You raise your right hand to swear and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
No, I signed up for the GI Bill, man.
It's time to fulfill your.
Supposed to go to war.
It's the time. It's time to fulfill your obligation if you do such. I mean, the thing is that this generation seems to, and I really love our young I mean, the soldiers nowadays. There's some hard charges out there that are. I am blown away as much as the responsibility and how much of energy they have. I'm like, wow, man, these guys are rocking. This is going to be a good army. They got better equipment. They have better weaponry. And like you were saying, it's the leadership, man. It's exactly that. Ray, Ray, you're throwing the comments in the Facebook Live. It's Buck Sarns. That's where the rubber meets the road. Sarns. Then we had a conversation in the office today. I was a couple days when we had that conversation about NCOs and having positions and leadership positions and what's considered a job for a non-commissioned officer to be given a title like an officer. Remember, it's a sergeant's job. You're a sergeant. Your job is to train your soldiers and take care of their soldiers. Taking care of those soldiers is not making sure they have time off. Taking care of soldiers is making sure they're prepared, they're trained, they're equipped, and they're ready to go and defend their nations against enemy, foreign, and domestic. I mean, we're supposed to be that way as NCOs.
Training and welfare.
The training and the welfare. And then we worry about, there's a good book out there. If you guys have heard of this, called The Mission Men and Me. Special Operations Individual. Look it up. Great book. Mission Men and Me. Kind of gives you a perspective of what the outlook of some individuals out there should be. I'm not saying this is whatever. U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com do not have a reading list, but if there's any books that you want to check out, if you decide to become educated and look at it, check it out.
I don't word too good.
It doesn't matter, but you could probably.
I'm gonna have my reading list. I'm gonna put my reading list together. Thank you for that, Ice. You've inspired me. I'm gonna do one on leadership.
There you go.
You know what annoys me? I was just processing what you said about the leadership and making sure the Joes are trained to standard and so on and so forth. I just got to my duty assignment. I just got my household goods, all my TA-50 and everything. These individuals, I was supposed to go to the field at a last-minute field prob today and tomorrow night. Luckily, it got canceled, thank Jesus. But, I spent my entire lunch break gathering my TA-50, reassembling it, so on and so forth, and packing my bags, and I had to go to CIF to draw a new IOTV because I had turned mine in previously before I left Germany. And I had everything packed and ready to go in my vehicle. We had, when we went to the formation this morning, and, they were asked who had their stuff packed, who didn't. There was like 6 or 7 Joes sitting here I didn't pack anything. Why? Why didn't you? You had way more time than I did. I had that shit ready in 12 hours. What's your excuse? You had all weekend. You found out on Thursday it was a 4-day weekend. Some of these Joes, it's not a matter of, I've met some NCOs that, don't deserve to be NCOs or are just sergeants. That's all they are. They're not non-commissioned officers. They're sergeants. But at a certain point, it's the Joes who, as we've mentioned before, join the military just because they want that free college tuition. And then think they can do whatever they please because they've already done a year, so they got that free college tuition. And just want to do whatever the hell they want. And those are the ones that'll dime you in. Sorry, I went on a little tangent.
No, again, it's one of those things where the leadership, it's the duty, the discipline that you have to do when nobody else is watching. There's regulations and everything that says exactly what your aspects of enlisted aspects of command, AR 600-20, and it tells you what the responsibility of taking care of soldiers, basically. I mean, straight up, again, counseling your soldiers, knowing your soldiers, training them to standards, enforcing the discipline, setting the example for them to emulate according to traditions and, the military regulation. Now, you just said something about getting dimed out. What people consider, what I don't like the word being thrown around a lot lately is the term toxic leader.
I agree because not all leaders, I've come across maybe 2 toxic leaders my entire career. And I will consider them toxic because they are those individuals who, do not care about the soldiers whatsoever, will do everything in their power if there is a soldier who does not agree with what they say, even if it is in the wrong, will do everything in their power to nitpick everything that soldier does to put them out of the military. I have dealt with a toxic leader.
I love how people want to label their leaders as toxic leaders when they don't either understand or agree with the decisions that those leaders are making, and you can't really quantify, well, he's a toxic leader. Well, what makes him a toxic leader? He's just an asshole. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, good leaders are assholes too.
Well, I mean, good leaders can lead however they're. Well, there's different types of leadership. You know what I mean?
They made me stay
Right.
late and lay out all our OE254s so we could count them again.
No, you want an example of what a toxic leader is? A toxic leader was a station commander I had when I was a recruiter who told me he was a pimp and I was his hoe. Go make him money.
Well, that is pretty.
He
toxic.
equated recruiting to being a prostitute.
Well, I mean, recruiting,
That is a toxic leader.
recruiting has had a long history of unbelievable leaders or people, individual. It's hard for me to say because there's a lot of stuff that we know on the main page without revealing too much. Fuck, Jose, man. My biggest thing is that you're taking care of your soldiers and you're doing the right thing, and no matter what, you as a leader, you think you're doing a good job. You really are. I like to think that I'm a fairly I mean, I'm not. There's better NCOs that are out there. I'll admit it. There's better NCOs out there. I mean, way better than me. There's better. I mean, there's better. Everyone. There is somebody always out there better than you. You can never say, "Oh, it ain't nobody better than me." Bullshit. There is always somebody out there better that can run faster, shoot better, do ruckle longer, whatever. Okay, but
Unless you're Usain Bolt.
Yeah, yeah. And well, I don't know. At least Usain Bolt stops and fucking renders honors for our anthem and our flag.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. That was pretty awesome.
That was a pretty badass video. Shots fired, Joe's. So the thing is that he, but I would like to say that I let my soldiers do what they're supposed to. I let my detachments and platoon sergeants, everybody that I've come up with, do what they need to do. And I don't get in their shit too much. But there's always gonna be someone that's gonna hate your guts because it wasn't the way they would like you to do it. Say, hey, oh well. First Sergeant Ice didn't do this, and First Sergeant Ice said this, and First Sergeant Ice said that, and First Sergeant Ice didn't. I didn't like the way he looked, and he says blah 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 blah.
No, hold on.
Tough
no
shit.
I got told that I swore too much, and I didn't need to lock up soldiers to talk to them. I actually got told that by my leadership that there's no need to yell at soldiers. There's no need to swear at them.
What?
There's a difference between swearing and using swear words as punctuation.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing.
There's a difference between listen here, you little fuckhead.
Well,
and
exactly.
What the fuck were you thinking?
If you're straight berating a soldier and you are calling a soldier a fuck up, then that's wrong. But if you're telling a soldier that he is fucking up, then that's different.
Yeah,
correct.
But
no, I used the swearing as punctuation throughout my sentence. I was not calling him any swears.
Oh, that's what I'm
if that
saying.
makes sense.
Dude, you're fucking up. That's fucked up. Saying something like that is not toxic leadership.
Yeah, no, I got told, and there was no need to lock up soldiers to talk to them. There's no need to put them in position. Last time I checked, that was a proper way for them to look at me and address me when I spoke to them.
If you were serious, right? I mean, if business to business and all that
regulations
stuff.
State that if you come across any individual of a higher rank than you, you're technically supposed to stand at parade rest unless told otherwise.
Pretty much.
Correct.
For certain individuals, it's to stand in position. Don't give another direction.
Yeah. But the thing is that going back to what we were saying about there's always going to be someone bigger. There's always going to be someone that's going to bitch about how you are as a leader, and then use the toxic leader shit. Even though no matter what, it's the same. It's always the Debbie Downers and stuff. Oh well, ICE threw $1 million at me. Really? Well, that's awesome. You got $1 million. Well, yeah, fuck that. He threw it at me, dude. He gave you $1 million, but he threw it at you. Know what I mean? It's kind of like that. I'm here to toughen you up on this shit. I'm here to ensure that the training that you are receiving in my company is as most uncomfortable and as closest to the conditions that you should expect or endure while you are in a combat situation. America. So, America.
So Tubbs and Facebook Live Chat has got a good point, and I kind of agree with that. Is they need to bring back the spec ranks, spec 5 through 9.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely.
Because let's face it, there are people that one aren't cut out to be NCOs and leaders, and two, there are guys that don't want to fucking do it. They just want to do good work and get promoted for doing good work.
And there are guys that are actually better technicians, and that if they get promoted as an NCO, then that's it. They're fucked up. That you will no longer. In other words, there's a couple of guys that I know, and they are really awesome at cyber defending cyber stuff in that cyber realm of cyber. How about that? That's about as ambiguous as I could get it.
Computer.
And these guys,
computer.
I mean, 010's Matrix ain't got shit on these guys, and
Were they having conversations in binary too?
No, they said they were hetero. But the thing is that they freaking, we're having obviously a problem with cyber defense and cyber operations and cyber warfare in the Army. I mean, our own chief of staff said that they're gonna create an organization that's going to be the Super Cyber War Unit or whatever they want to call it. A CMT. I thought that was Country Music Television, but I guess it's not. So these two guys are really fucking good at it. I mean, these guys are really, the big brains, and they could probably be a huge assistant in that realm, but they were told, hey, you've been doing this for so long, you need to be, you're going to get promoted and you need to move out so you can go do this job. Well, one of them did and sucked at it. Bad. I mean, everyone was saying, this guy, what the hell's going on? He did such a great job when he was cyber defending with the cyberness. And I'm like, look at him, dude, the guy is a cyber dude. I mean, his whole thing is that. I mean, this guy lives and breathes this shit. He's the guy that can wear the fucking combat action keyboard badge and like legit. He fucks with, he usually, I tell him not to do this sometimes, but he'll go on fucking Facebook and fuck with ISIS just to fuck with them.
So
nice.
He's badass. I mean, there's a couple people that I know, but like I said, right now he's now getting looked bad at because he is. Oh well, he's a bad NCO. Well, why? Because he was put in a position. Well, dude, he said he's best not to do it. He doesn't want to do it. I mean, he can't. Well, you promote up or you move out.
You're going to the promotion board.
You're going, yeah. You're up and out. I don't think that's good for those guys that want to be hard chargers. That's good for those guys that, like you said, the spec ranks. Alex, you can keep blabbing in here all you want. You too, Ray. Doesn't matter. You can keep throwing comments in there. We love it. But those are the guys that I think sometimes in its talent management the Army fails at.
Yeah, because they're pulling guys up into a leadership position instead of or pushing guys up into a leadership position instead of having those guys push their own careers.
Well, yeah, well, it's because of the necessity. They just
it's
go ahead.
And I understand the necessity, but hey, the specialist ice, you're going to the board, and then you've got Sergeant Gray or Specialist Gray Cloud over there going, hey, I want to go to the board. No, we're.
See,
yeah.
I've always looked at it this way because I myself am not the type of person. I don't want to go to the board, and that's why I can't re-enlist. FYI, my contract ends in December. Kind of happy about that, but I've always been focused on I know what my strengths are. I've always known what my strengths are when it comes to the military. I am great at giving advice and leading my soldiers when I had them and making sure they were good. They got their monthly counselings. I helped them with their personal affairs if things needed assistance or whatever. But going into that sergeant position, I knew I would not be good at it because that's just a whole nother realm of stuff that I personally feel like I am not capable of handling.
Well, not to mention the fact that what you being forced to do it, I think is the wrong way to do it. I mean,
exactly. Like when I feel comfortable doing it, then yes, I could recite the creed of the non-commissioned officer front to back off the top of my head, and I've known it since I was a PV2, But I could tell you multiple things about culinary equipment. I could tell you about field equipment, kitchen equipment. I know that shit like a keyboard. It doesn't mean that I don't want to progress. It just means that I am comfortable where I currently am in my knowledge and in my mindset. I am comfortable with my leadership style as a specialist. I'll even take corporal. I'll take corporal. That's fine. Give me corporal, but don't give me that sergeant position because I do not feel comfortable taking it.
Well, the guys that I know, one of them's talking about retiring and say, "Screw it, I'm out of here, dude." And these guys are, I'm looking at it like, oh my god. Sometimes why sometimes I don't understand. And don't get me wrong, maybe these are the guys that got promoted really fast. Like they made they were promotable, and they're getting promoted, and they hit master sergeant unbelievably fast. However, because they were good at what they did, they were they worked in vaults and worked in skiffs, and now they can come out and see the sunlight, and they're like freaking getting sunburnt and shit. Because that's the work they do. I mean, they're badasses. I mean, a lot of the stuff that hey, what about this? What about that? And they laugh at me like I'm. Yes, you're so elementary in this, Ice. Really, all you need to do, and then they start binary talking, and then like whatever. But anyways, one of them's talking about just getting the fuck out. Why do I need to stay in? Why do I need to work out? What do I need to do this for if I can't help? I mean, I'm really trying to help the Army. The guy's been busted or getting in trouble because he wants to go do the cyber stuff. And they're like, oh, no, we need you for this. It's all about that readiness stuff, too. Right now, currently, I think now that the wars that we are about to hit, because we are going to get some, wars are coming.
Days are coming.
No, it's all
they don't
unicorns and rainbows.
Exactly. They want to, these commanders do not, and when I'm talking about commanders, I'm not talking about company commanders or battalion commanders. I'm talking about the guys wearing stars and the guys wearing birds. I think they're literally are afraid of the backlash if everybody found out how ready we are not when it comes to those type of capabilities. It sucks. It's almost for these guys. It's just like a shell game. Yeah, we're good to go and doing this, but they're borrowing manpower from here, here, and here. And I'm thinking, damn, really? Is that what goes on in your shit? Fuck. Yeah, dude, it's that bad.
So I mean, we go back to like OIF. The unit I was in was slowly changing AORs for who I was with. So we had to, with one of our sister core units, we had to cough up X amount of language people for replacement bodies, basically.
Oh, yes.
So we
talked about this.
We lost that capability, but yet another unit gained it. Because of what they were doing, and they said, "Oh, it's not language dependent to push a fucking button." It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, and what's funny, what's funny is that you were talking about the language dependent stuff like that, and all this, and now they're beating up junior leaders, and I'm talking about the less field, the company commanders and the battalion commanders are getting beat up. Well, why didn't you have this capability before? Because basically you robbed Peter to pay Paul, and now that it's time for us to actually do something, and now we don't have this asset with us. And don't get me started on the language thing. The language thing is that you were talking about the great specialist. We had somebody that was an interpreter, very good interpreter. The guy was an interpreter and joined the military and became a citizen, and actually joined the military and came into the unit that he was serving with as an interpreter. How's that? Well, the guy might have been a damn good interpreter, but he's a shitbag of a fucking soldier. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So this guy speaks all 15 dialects of, backwards Aramaic. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. But what about his, can he shoot, move, and communicate? Well, he was working for this and he was working for that. And he's someone's personal aide to help him with this. I'm like, the guy's an idiot. I mean, the guy is right alongside as a fucking specialist because he was born in whatever stan, and he's just speaking the fucking language.
Hey, Ice, you just described the whole 09 Lima program in a nutshell.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was talking about.
And I put them in the Army. I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. You're
fucking
good.
Program.
Yep, that
Holy
program.
Shit.
My jaw had dropped to the fucking floor when I'm like, this guy had like a 5th grade education or 4th grade, and of course had to do whatever. This guy, I'm not saying this guy was dumb. I'm just saying that this guy you would not sit next to a fucking 3-star general or 2-star general to do something because he spoke 15 dialects of backward stand. And because he did that, oh, this guy's a great soldier. That's not his MOS.
My mother's my sister.
That's not his MOS. I mean, the guy's MOS is not that. It's not to go be whatever. And then what is? No. I don't fucking agree with that shit. And you're right, Alex. That too many great soldiers have gotten out. Oh, but wait, there's more. Just released recently, the Army currently is saying that they are now going to deny retirements for certain ranks. Guess what, guys?
Yay!
Oh, that's an indicator of something. Yeah,
that's an indicator of something, guys. So they no ranks will have been disclosed yet. Don't know how you got this information, Ice. Yes, I got it. So, several defense personnel who wish to speak to the condition of anonymity. Is going to be a lot of people who are going to be retiring that thought they were retiring, and they're retiring back into formation.
awesome.
Especially if you are in certain MOSs and career fields that are considered deemed critical by the Army, and I think now cutoff scores have dropped so fucking low that
450.
Yeah, they're literally on the automatic command select. So if you are, congratulations to some of our members of WTF Nation, by the way. If you looked at a set of Class A's before you even went to a promotion board, you're getting promoted. Congratulations. The Army currently right now is now going to is still have right now. As a matter of fact, it ends tomorrow. And tomorrow's the last day about re-enlisting for a $10,000 bonus if your ETS is at a certain time. Is going to drop down to $5,000.
Get that money.
Get that more money, more cha-ching,
Oh.
cha-ching.
Congratulations to the petroleum supply specialist, by the way, for your points dropping.
Yeah, exactly.
Nearly 700 points drop.
Yeah, it was a 700 point drop, which basically it's like 350. So
basically, and to the cooks, your points are still 36. Oh, and you're asterisk, which means you're auto promoted.
The auto promoted to 350.
So I came in under the when it was when I came in when I got promoted, it was the 800 point system.
Yep, and he was the Bear MOS back in the day. Or was it
I came in as a true guy, so
Yeah.
I didn't do Barrel West, but it was a Barrel West that I was in.
Yeah.
But for the longest time, points for our MOS or my MOS was at 350 and 450 respectively. For the longest time, and then it became a Star MOS for a little while. But sure as shit, the month I am eligible, the first month I choose to 798 or 695. 2 people got picked up that month. The month after that, it falls down to well within my range of the points I had. But it's interesting for that to go up and down. The Star MOSs and basically MOSs now you have to be breathing, commander's recommendation, and appear before the board and not fuck it up, and you're good to go.
Well, yeah, not only are you good to go, but you're good to go now. I mean, you're good to go right now. Right now is the best time to be in the Army because everybody. I mean, being that I've been in the Army for 30 years, I've seen this happen before 3 times.
Every time we went to war, right?
Yep, just pretty much. It would get really, really, really dry, and then it's almost it's cyclical. It's you can almost predict it. It's like the economy. You know, the economy goes, and you'll have a dry spell in the stock market, and the Nasdaq will hit the 10-year low, and blah 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 blah, right? And then the next, bam! All of a sudden, shit, the fucking stock market is rolling, and this is bad. There's jobs being created and all that stuff. What the fuck you think is going to happen? The same thing the military goes when it comes to its personnel and readiness. We're gonna get flooded with a lot of fucking bodies. There's as far as the intake goes, we're gonna be doing some shit. Actually, if you've not been paying attention to the news, we have now opened up 2 other fronts in Operation Inherent Resolve, and it's in the news.
So should I be watching for a letter or an email?
Yeah. You should be watching for a lot of emails. As a matter of fact, well, no, I mean, this is just we can't reveal some of the stuff that Zoltan can throw at us. So I was watching G.I. Joe with my kids, so I was thinking about Zartan, and the Dreadnoughts. So Zoltan, of course, he's out and about, and he's saying, "Wow, these lists that are going to be coming out, the trends are going to peak, especially when senior NCOs are talking about." Holding their retirements, and everyone's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. That's social media misconduct. We're not going to talk about that." But it's time for the soldiers that deserve to be in leadership positions, and those that want to be, I guess you'd say, like you were talking about earlier, Ray, the technician ranks or the specialist ranks. Let them be Joe. Let them. I mean, because we're so worried about doing this, is that we've lost our craft in a lot of our career fields.
I know some tankers that would have been great gunners for 20 plus years and had no business in being a tank commander.
And it's exactly that. He's I mean, the same thing. Red Lake could probably say the same thing about some lanyard lizards too. That they freaking last week called them. We called them Red Legs too, but there's only one Red Leg, and he's the boss. But so I got to call them by their other name, lanyard lizards.
What's funny is my CAC ID actually used to say Spec 4.
Well, yeah, because it's currently in the SIDPER system that says Spec 4.
They all say that, I think.
Yeah, no, they're gonna update it to put SPC, I think, in the new emailpo update. But
well, I mean, my new ID now says SPC.
SPC,
but,
yeah, because for a while it said Spec 4, because according to it was the migration from the emailpo from the SIDPER system there. So, but going back to what I was saying, there's just some guys that are going to be great, that should be great, like you were saying, Mike Golf, are great gunners. Like these guys that I know, one of them's saying, "Screw you guys, I'm getting out." I'm going to, get out and say, "Screw you guys, I'm going to do whatever."
Screw you guys, I'm going
yeah, exactly. Screw you guys, I'm doing cyber. So, and there's other individuals that are being placed in cyber positions that don't even know how to use a fucking mouse. So.
You mean there's a mouse?
Yeah. Well, I mean, depends on what kind of computer you got.
There's a difference between a Mac and a PC?
Yes, there is.
Wait, what?
What
is this little box that's like a blue E?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, it's like I said, it's one of those things where you can't. I mean, what can you do? What can the Army do? I mean, they can't. You have to keep throwing money at soldiers. Okay. Nobody dies from bad cyber, but people do die from bad tanking. So if you put the wrong person in there, nobody dies from bad spooning either. They just die from dysentery or some shit.
On both ends of the barrel.
Yeah, exactly. So what happens then? Then can you as a leader live with the fact that, or actually you as a senior leader live with the fact that your soldiers and your leaders or your subordinate commanders were so scared of you that you did not want to listen to what they were saying, and then whatever, you got to make them slides, yo. I gotta look green in my slides. So it's all got to be all about that QTB, bro. You know what I'm saying, son?
Hey, go back and fix the font and the print and the color on slide number 3.
Slide transition, by the way.
And exactly, do we really need to have those type of shutter transitions? Not to mention the fact that Arial is fucking a little bit. Did you use bold or bold italic? And New Times Roman, gotta go. It's gotta go. It's not 2550. It's fucking wrong. But it's a PowerPoint slide. Why are you saying?
I told you to use C-Brick.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You must have been a staff when you there, Ender. But no, it sucks. But you're right, Alex. A lot of good soldiers have left through the directions. Not really so much the direction that the armed forces has gone, because the institution of all branches of service are great institutions. It's the people that make the institution go bad.
And the people that make the institution go bad are a direct reflection of the culture of society that we have today.
Boom! Drop some knowledge on y'all.
Or of the time that they have had. How can I say? At their generation, like the leadership styles of my generation are probably like people would think that I'm archaic, that I'm oh my god, for certain eyes you're fucking draconian, man. You're making your kids running up and down the freaking motor pool carrying sandbags because they left the vehicle unfueled overnight in the motor pool, and that's wrong. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Damn you kids, get off my lawn.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like,
get off my grass.
You'd be like what's his name, like Clint Eastwood on Gran Torino. I used to stack shit like you guys and carry like sandbags. But anyways, this is going to be a subject that's going to cross over through the break too, so I might as well just talk about it now. Is that the Marines and the Navy and the Army is talking about they're now eyeing mandatory separation reviews for online offenders.
Just as serious as drug use.
So
just as serious as drug use.
If you are sending dirty pictures of yourself to people who don't want them, I mean, do you, bro? But I would just not do it.
Well, the personnel chiefs for the Navy and the Marine Corps revealed Tuesday that both services are considering updating their policies, which require mandatory processing for administrative separation. It's not going to be a punishment. It's just administrative. You see, the military has the punitive and then the administrative portion of how they deal with you. And if you deal administratively, then that's it. Now, found to have been involved in or engaged in abusive social media activity that would make online violations akin to drug use and sexual assault.
Wow.
So, and now, do I think this is, how can I say this? Man, fuck it. This is the biggest knee-jerk reaction I've ever seen to anything that has happened in the military when it comes to social media. Deputy Marine Corps Commandant for Manpower and Reserve Affairs told military.com that a task force has been organized to address the aftermath of the social media scandal implicating Marines, and that is considering that option. Everybody,
Damn it, Marines.
well, no,
You
everybody,
just had to ruin our swapping of pictures with one another.
well,
You just had to ruin it.
exactly. I mean, that means that we would have to go ahead and, whatever, just not swap pictures. Or I find the line of privacy a little bit different now. This is where it's considered search warrant type stuff in my eyes. Okay. Of course, everybody knows about the scandal about that, that private Facebook page called Marines United, where hundreds of active duty Marines and reservists apparently viewed and exchanged nude and compromising photos of female service members without their consent. Now stop right there, because, this just in. What? So one of the admins are female.
Wow. Was she butthurt by this or no?
I don't know. The streets talk, man.
I mean, I guess I could just take it back to old school where, I just took like a Polaroid camera or whatever. Shot what I needed to shot and then mailed it the old-fashioned way, I guess.
Wouldn't this fall under sharp?
No, because we're talking about it. Because you got to remember, if you look at now, we would be violating the SHARP policy because we are not SHARP qualified personnel to teach it. We are violating SHARP because of the policy of talking about it. Other than that, we're just talking about it. So there's a mandatory processing for administrative separation in a number of different cases to the uses of drugs and you have to get separated and whatever. Sexual harassment requires mandatory administrative processing. Sexual assault requires mandatory administrative processing. Now remember, just because something is initiated for separation does not mean it happens, because there also has to be an investigation concluded. So, quote, we are considering whether the events wrapped up in the Marines United and the things that would rise to the level where the Commandant would recommend or direct me to begin mandatory administrative processing for separation. The processing does not guarantee that an individual will be separated, as I just said earlier, but it does direct that the relevant commander begin a review and administrative review board to each of the cases in question. That will require the Marine Corps and Navy separations manual, which the Army is considering as well as using. They're going to go ahead and expand and make the Uniform Code of Military Justice like the big old, the huge tamale, like the end all be all article, the Article 134 from hell.
Conduct that is prejudicial to good order and discipline.
That's right. Exactly.
Just see it now.
Exactly. So there's going to be a task force created, of course, because Congress likes to create task force. Ooh, it's you're think about it. That's a big commander like feather in their cap. You're in charge of a task force. Task force.
It's a nice bullet.
It's a nice bullet. What task force are you in? Oh man, I'm part of task force Blue Falcon. What the fuck is that? It's when we can't tell you about it, man. You got to get rid on.
I can legit just see it now. Private Hansen.
Yes,
you
indeed.
sent a dirty picture to Private Carlson on this date.
Oh man.
We're gonna go ahead and give you 45 days extra duty, bump you down to E1, and then recommend for a general discharge. Okay?
Exactly. But you're like,
all
wait.
Because
you said shit.
You're in a relationship with.
Well, no, because then think about the cases. I mean, the JAGs, the TDS, it's going to be hilarious. The TDSs are going to love it because now you're going to have, my feelings fucking hurt commissions.
How do I volunteer for the?
martial.
How do I volunteer for the task force that reviews these pictures?
I think we just found First Sergeant Mork's next job.
I was about to say Operation Katrina Mork. Operation Mork has begun.
I run Task Force Mork.
Yeah, everyone. Hey, got it, Alex, in the Facebook Live chat. You fight for the freedoms you do not get to have, unless they're digging through your phone, and then all of a sudden, holy crap.
You don't pay my bill.
Yeah, and the thing is that I'm not looking at your right. If you're not doing anything wrong, then you should be nothing. But there are certain provisions and rights under the UCMJ. The UCMJ is not a carte blanche card for the commander to go through your shit. It is actually, believe it or not, like they say in the advent commercials, one of the reasons why you have the UCMJ is to protect you under those rights. You do have rights under the UCMJ. So if you're willing not, hey, I need to see your phone. You got a warrant? No, then you can't see my fucking phone.
Black Death in the chat made a good point, and a recent sharp training they did attend, that technically unwanted nude pictures does fall into the realm of sexual harassment. But the whole thing that's transpiring right here is the fact that these weren't unwanted pictures that were sent, you know, from one female Marine or whatever to one male soldier or vice versa. This is more under the fact that these soldiers received these pictures from these female Marines or whatever and then shared them with their buddies. That's what the whole stink is really about now.
Well, it's because they got caught.
Well, that too, but I mean,
you got to remember, if this involved 30,000 Marines, and most of them are active and reserve, I wonder what is going on with there. What else is happening? Who else is involved?
ISIS just sent me a friend request on Facebook,
and it has nothing to do with freaking. It has nothing to do at all with the. I'm sorry. The Marine Corps is the smallest branch of the service. So you mean to tell me a quarter of the Marines in there are involved? Hey, you got to remember, you got some senior NCOs and officers in those ranks too. Yeah. So you be careful what you want to open. It's almost like when you are going through an old and abandoned house and there's a log in the backyard. If you want to unturn that log, that's all on you. That's what happens underneath, shit like that. That's what it is. That's just what it is. You can't really help it. And you can't really sit there and say, well, it's Marine's fault. Well, let's go into the world of legal. First off, do you have a warrant? No. Then you can't see my phone.
Boom.
Do you have a warrant to go inside my Facebook account? Nope. Then you can't go on my Facebook account.
Boom.
Anything that you put on there, speaking of which, remember those 00 buddies that I got? They can get screenshots and make it look like you are involved in, fucking bestiality.
Very true.
So those things, it is really fucking hard to do it. And because the fact that they do have an issue with this cyber stuff, they probably can't tell you what the metadata is anyways to say if it's fake or not. This is going to go purely on conjecture.
Boom.
That's basically what it is. Purely on conjecture. It pisses me the fuck off on that shit, man. It's that they think that they can go ahead and go, oh, well, we're just going to go ahead and go through your phone. No, you can't. Now, of course, unless if you have a phone where you're not supposed to have it. And
even then,
go ahead. I was about to say.
Even then, I would need, as an SSO, I would need the proper permissions from higher to include a Jago Pine to get in his phone.
And it would have to be it would have to be after the individual brings the phone on post again. You can't go off post to get somebody's phone unless it's involved in a federal investigation.
If he walks into my space,
yes,
and
correct.
I catch him in there with it,
correct.
I have the right to confiscate it right then and there.
Correct.
I can't do anything with it until
correct.
I get the proper permissions.
Correct.
Usually I explain this to them that it could be very long, and I kindly ask them to just show me what I need to see, and they usually comply. Because me holding their phone for 3 to 4 weeks is just not conducive.
Oh man, some of them, you hold their phone for 5 minutes and it kills them.
Yeah.
I've involved in doing some training, and somebody's phone dropped out of their pocket, and I picked it up, and you would have thought I fucking, found all
bar of gold.
Yeah, you'd have thought that I found their bar of gold that had their kids in it and their family and everything that they never wanted you to see ever in their lives in my hand, which probably true.
Give it back. I gotta check my farm.
I had never seen such a profile soldier move so fast.
I mean, the whole thing with that, like, when I was stationed in Georgia, there was this shitbag of a soldier who was in the process of getting kicked out and was trying to take everyone and anyone possible down with him. And even to the point where he tried to come at me too, saying that I emailed his wife on Facebook.
And you know what?
Saying
You bring up a good
that
point.
I messaged her some bullshit. I don't know.
You bring up a good point. There has been individuals that we have gotten in our very own inbox of incidents where it looked like somebody was set up. Totally fucking tell like somebody was set up.
Exactly. And, you know, my NCO called me into her office and said, can I look at your Facebook? She explained to me why, and I'm like, I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah, go for it. You know, right then and there, squashed the whole thing right then and there. You know, because I knew if I wasn't willing to comply, then they'd have to go through this entire process to confiscate my shit, and it's just too much of a hassle, especially when I have nothing to hide.
Speaking of phone texts and screenshots, hey Fort Rucker, shout out to you. Anyways, I had to throw it in there. Oh man. Oh come on, you didn't think that was funny, Gray Cloud?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Eyes on you, Fort Rucker.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, home of the Aviation Warfighting Center.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Yes.
Let me sit around for like ever and just do nothing but
Yes.
nothing.
Break out the popcorn because warrant officer school and flight school will be on blast. Anyways, we'll talk to Jose later about that.
I love Jose.
Yeah, Jose.
Brace yourself. There's a storm coming.
I get you in tormenta. Anyways, yeah. So going back to what I was saying about the, you know, they're going to do this, and now I don't know why there's individuals who say that we have a debate to tell them at the very beginning that when you sign off with their behaviors are unacceptable, I don't understand why you have to then pursue them in various avenues. Do you have the power to throw them out if it's very clear that they can't do this? Now, it's almost like if I sent this post, if I say shit, dick, fuck, ass, pussy, motherfucker in my house and somebody recorded, took a picture of me saying it or whatever, and then says, I said this in his house, is that conducive to what this policy is if they really want to go for it? I mean, yeah.
No, because you have an expected right of privacy in your home.
Oh.
And you're allowed to be you should be allowed how you are, I thought.
But what about Facebook? You have to have a password and a login to get in there. You have to have, you actually have controls that are restricted on Facebook right now that you can and can't do. Somebody can't just come in the main page and do what they want to it. But
well, that's what I said. This goes all the way back to when I was on before I was a co-host, is that lock your shit down.
Yep. Yeah, lock it down for sure. Because again, all it takes is one screenshot, snapshot, fucking picture of a shot, and once it goes out in electrons, then you know what? It's all over the net. It'll get forwarded. It'll be whatever. Yeah. Then you're going to be held in front of the man or woman and the boss and in front of the carpet, and they're going to be like, oh well. First Sergeant Ice, did you know that this soldier was saying this about you? No. And then you look at the Facebook post and you're like, wow. I mean, that's funny, but wow. And then what do you want to do about it?
You would think it's funny first.
Well, I would, because I was like, really? I'm really like that? And then I would look at it, I'm like, dude, who cares? I mean, I see that it's their private life. I mean, this is where I'm kind of bending on this a little bit. It's your own life. What you have said on your own stuff in a private where you have to have access to play. It's almost like what you write in there to use to their advantage. It's a witch hunt. Now, sexually explicit pictures that were not taken by your permission, that were not, you know what I mean, that were snagged. Somebody sneaked a pic on you and something like that. That's totally different. I get that. But all of a sudden, I'm a member of U.S. Army WTF Moments. And I like U.S. Army WTF Moments, and I like WTF Nation Radio, and I'm not talking about like as in the actual function of liking on Facebook. And now, if anybody sees that if they're Facebook friends with me, and they're going to see Ice he loves U.S. Army WTF Moments. I don't like that page. That page is part of something that's a huge scandal, and you know what? If you're part of that page and you like it, you get UCMJ. Whatever, dudes. Wrong answer.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before. So back to your other point, though, as you were talking about, somebody saw that, you're the first sergeant and soldiers talking shit or whatever, and either in their house or on the Facebook thing, right? My immediate thought would be, as the first order is that does a soldier come in and do good work? Does he not bring this into the house, into the workplace, and or affect good order and discipline within the unit? If he doesn't, then who the fuck cares what he does at home or in his private life? If he talks shit about you, he talks shit about you. As long as he's not sowing discontent and affecting good order and discipline, doesn't really matter.
Everybody vents. You're right, Josh. Everybody vents at home about their bosses. Everyone goes to work and vents about their wives. Same fucking thing. Everyone goes home and vents about their bosses, and then they go to work and vent about their families or vent about whatever. As you got to vent. You have to have that outlet. So you're now constricting people on this outlet, and then what? I'm not saying be fucking racist and go be outlandish and be stupid about stuff. But you know what? I like looking at butt. I like looking at girls and boobies sometimes and all that. And if someone sends me a pic and I'm going to be like, oh, that's cool. That's it. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you for the tatas. And that's it. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, look at this. This is my shit. Look at this. Oh, look at that. And pass it around. That's just me, though. But if it is willfully done and there are individuals that are part of it, 30,000 nation, 30,000 individuals. So I think personally, you gotta find a balance. Now, if you look at some of this, which or do you want to call incidental type stuff? That seems to be the new word nowadays. Incidental receiving of transmissions from somebody's intercepted phone calls. Do I want to go there?
Jesus.
I just did. You see that little segue there? You just got it, huh?
Really?
Yeah, really. Because think about it. You think about the leadership right now that's gone through the last 8 years of an administration that has gone through something like this, and they've developed a culture. You've conditioned yourself to the Stockholm Syndrome, man. You've done it. You've conditioned yourself to where it's okay for now all of a sudden to start looking at instead of the small things that help your force grow, you look at the stupid ass big shit that somebody's making a big deal about. We have a lot more things to worry about than some fucking titties on a goddamn Facebook page. Sorry, we do. We have a lot more. Oh my God. If there's anything that we need to be fighting, remember that cyber capability that we were talking about? It drives me up the wall to see how simple that we can, as WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments, do something here, and we're literally porking the fucking enemy when it comes to this type of shit. I can't believe it that we don't have something like this. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't get soldiers to fucking render honors to the flag. What makes you think we're going to get them to stop sending nudes to each other?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, George, thank you. I'm not red leg. I mean, I can sound like I'm
racist.
sometimes.
Did you just assume his identity?
Oh, yeah. He thinks I'm red leg.
Oh, Lord.
I love it when you talk in that voice. So moist, you could drown a toddler in my blender.
Oh, I got about a couple of hearts out of that one when I did that one out of the Facebook live chat. Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Bender. Ender.
You're watching Futurama now?
Yes, I was watching.
Rear ender, it's
Or
fine.
rear ender. Oh my God, we're overdue for a break. So
all those dick pics came from Sender.
Yeah, I got a.
Did you just assume my gender?
Did you just assume my social media? Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be right back with Sergeant's time. Yay! Sergeant's time. Showets. And then.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Strange music.
said you'd never ever break down, but here I am sweeping pieces off of the ground. You said you'd never ever play to crowds, but I've seen you hoping to play songs to them now. I've spent all night long scared of tomorrow, broke my alarm. Everything's almost lost. Pick it up slow before it's gone.
Fragile.
We're shining now.
I never thought I'd be so fragile.
You're not alone.
If it didn't break before it's about to,
we've been here before.
I don't ever wanna change. I'm fragile. I don't ever.
Opponents are giving an opinion, never do get it. I want you to come on and gobble a Jimmy and die. Need to be given the remedy and why critics are really the enemy and can't stand the way they slam today's gifted. Effing incredible, get fanned away with grants to pay. This gem well a scripted, definite impeccable. Rider, I'm gonna put everything in a flow. I'm the nine, I'ma look very mean when I'm foe. Scribalometer has never been at a show. By the time it'll be better living in the stove. Cause they wrote nothing but lies, quotes stuck in my eyes. Amateur writer dissing. He's a beginner and hopes for your demise. Folks, some of despise, never do try to listen. It's real, I'm mad. Clueless when you scribble on your pad. How you gonna criticize with a chisel on your ass, sizzle in your ass? You don't really get why I'm so pissed. Understand this. Understand this. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Yes, I'm.
Tell me that my name is big as Venus, Jupiter, than Uranus. Tell me that your aim is got your head in it. I can smell the articles and know you're heinous. Tell me that you love me, always thinking of me, unconditional. You know this pen, own this bag. Tell me you willing to this, own my craft. Tell me the feeling of picking apart this track. Putting my heart and my soul in these lines, telling me platinum and gold all the time. Looking to bury a deep hole for mine. This is more than you and this is more than you and your entire building. Slander and abusing what I call a realist. Coming from a student, told myself to use a poem as a Uzi. Empty magazine, I seen a magazine. You see my trigger finger, then I started shooting. That was nicotine, I'm about to smoke them all and turn and listen for all. You should've known my music. We're shining now.
I never thought I'd be so fragile.
You're not alone.
If it didn't break before it's about to,
we've been here before.
I don't ever wanna change. I'm fragile. I don't ever.
WTF Nation Radio. WTF Nation Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Feisty Minx from What the Fuck Nation Radio. I'm here with Jay Reddy, and we have a show on Tuesday called Thursday Magic. Everybody, this is Feisty Minx from What the Fuck Nation. Jay Reddy, what are you doing?
I'm trying to summon the nation.
You're about to summon a demon. Like, let me deal with the magic part. You deal with the Viking part.
All right, that's cool with me.
All right.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Radio. This WTF Nation Radio. Hey,
Turkey.
Whoa, hang on. Throw some more mixes out. Shit. Fuck, I don't want to get both out here.
That redheaded demon.
Sorry. What's up, Dog Madness?
What's up, dude?
Monica's. How you doing, son?
Master, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies.
What are you talking about, man?
I don't know.
What the fuck
What
is
the
going
hell
on?
was
dude?
that?
It's been a long few days for me.
I was about to say, Ender, are you okay, dude? You need to get some fucking sleep, bruh. So,
I am literally working myself to death. So,
oh, dude, don't do that, man. Sometimes it's not. No, you gotta have a good life balance, good work-life balance.
Well, I mean, I get to sleep tomorrow night.
Oh, well, tomorrow night, yeah. Yes, indeed.
Before I have to go back to the ambulance company and do that again.
Oh yeah, so how's that coming along?
So we had some pretty decent calls the other night. I was saying before the show earlier that we actually have automatic gurneys that lift and lower for us to make transporting a lot easier. We had this one female who was so heavy set that the gurney actually struggled, and we had to actually lift the gurney ourselves because the gurney struggled to lift her. That was fantastic.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead. I mean, I need some help, but I just don't think it's fun. Is it mean for me to laugh? Fuck. Sorry.
They're paying for all of my certifications since the military will not, which I'm perfectly fine for as long as I don't have to pay for it. And I am gonna end up staying here in Watertown after my contract ends because it's less competition for the EMS and paramedic fields. So
then that's it. You're gonna just hang out there and just hang out.
well, I talked to Rick about it. And you know, we were talking about moving to Tennessee in a few years. We might delay that. And we've decided that he's going to move up here to Watertown as well. Since we're both kind of just tired of Rochester.
Oh, I remember you talking about maybe a move. So I guess the decision's made then. The move's going to happen.
The decision's made for right now. We're going to delay our move to Tennessee for a few years.
That's
just
cool.
Allow me to get my paramedic license and my national registry and everything taken care of to make transferring to different states a hell of a lot easier.
I bet. So
yeah.
Hey Doc, so I don't know if you heard. Did you catch some of the show in the beginning, in the first segment?
No.
Okay. Yeah, we were just talking about sergeanting and NCO stuff and traditions and
The shit.
the
poop.
the poop,
stuff.
soapbox stuff that bitches be passing around pictures and shit, and all of a sudden they want to be innocent and. Possibility of one of the females being an admin on that page that got shut down. So,
No, I mean I did hear they mentioned it briefly. I asked them what the fuck I missed, and I was just kind of mentioned how economically it's good for some, bad for some, but yeah.
Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
Don't show the fucking don't show your sergeant major or your first sergeant the fucking it's like, hey sergeant, check this shit out. This fucking
Exactly.
what do the fucking Marines call their bitches? There's a term for it. Like
The-
muggles or something.
Muggles. I think
Go ask mommy to change your diaper.
I think it's women Marines or something. I don't know what they call them.
No, dude, it's what the fuck is it? There's a term for it. They call them
devil dogs?
No, dude, it's
Is it something that I can Google?
Glue eaters, crayon eaters.
Dude, no, it's not against. It's not offensive towards Marines. It's offensive towards Marine bitches.
It's
Well,
not.
there you go.
It's not offensive to Marines, but it's offensive
Wooks.
to Marine
It's
bitches.
Wooks, dude.
Wooks. That's right.
Wooks.
Wookiees.
Yeah.
Those are the Uggos that are in that. So they have.
They're all Wooks.
That's
dude.
right.
That's what they call bitches.
No, man.
So it's like, hey, First Sergeant, check out this fucking Wook.
Check out this Wook.
Yeah, thanks, dudes. You guys fucking ruined it for some, but economics is a cruel mistress. Somebody's making out like a bandit with the contraband now. So
The Wooks stems from the name Wookiee, from the Star Wars characters there. Species of animal characters that Chewbacca played, and that's a Wook. That is what they mean by Wooks.
As in a woman that doesn't.
Is that
shave.
why?
What I just said it live.
Is that what it's?
Yeah, Wook is a short nickname for Wookiee, one of the species of characters in Star Wars.
So basically,
I
every
thought you
Marine.
were just pulling that out of your ass. I didn't know that's why the Marines actually.
No, that's
did
what.
That.
Yeah, that's what that is.
So what you're saying is every Marine woman has a 70s bush.
Nice. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so we're
Oh,
all.
crikey! Look at this one.
Here we have a woman Marine. Anyways, so we were finishing up about the $10,000 bonus to stay in the Army, and one more year it's going to be dropping to $5,000. So the window is closing rapidly. God, hang on, baby ice, hang on.
He's pissed too.
He's
dude.
pissed too,
like,
man. He's like, what the hell,
yeah,
man?
I'm gonna get fucked on this re-enlistment shit.
Dad, how come you're not? Dad, way to go, Dad.
Here comes Baby Ender. Hi, baby.
Oh, adorable. What's up, baby Ender?
What's up, princess?
Oh, we're hearing the kids are now talking to each other. Welcome to the baby show.
They've learned how to communicate.
Yeah, exactly. The babies are trying to communicate with each other. This will soon be the baby sergeant's time.
Did you fart or pee, baby?
So, hey.
No.
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 Standard.
Ask mom to change your diaper.
Yep.
Standard kid shit.
Exactly. So, anyways, the last 2 months, the Army's been seeing a healthy amount of extensions, and now it's propping to ship. Hey, baby Ender. Anyways, so now soldiers who choose to re-enlist can net $10,000 for a new 3-year contract, $15,000 for 4 years, $20,000 for 5 years, and $25,000 for anything longer than that. Which it goes to 6 years, anyways.
That sounds like the tax bracket ratio, like whoever came up with that, like if you make more than $1 gazillion, yeah.
Now soldiers can choose to re-enlist, can net $10,000. We finance E1 and up. Your LES is your credit.
Speaking of,
and I'll throw in a tank of gas.
A free tank of gas and free maintenance for a year.
Commissary is now coming out with a military star card.
Fuck commissary, dude. That's just such a scam.
Oh my
God.
God.
Not a scam. That's not a scam, but like people think like that it's the fucking greatest shit ever. I mean, it is if you're like a fat fucking dependa who like is.
My husband's a sergeant. You're gonna respect our rank.
Hey, hold on. I want to jump on Alex's point real quick.
Go for it.
Hey, so he's got a point. So I was stationed out there at one point at Carson and out. You know the chain Safeway and/or King Supers and/or Kroger.
Yep.
Okay, they do the 10 for 10, right? All the time. 10 items for $10. Okay, if it was store brand stuff. All right. So it wouldn't matter. I did the shopping comparison. You could save more money shopping at Safeway than you could at the damn commissary. Very rarely. Very rarely.
Why that is?
Go ahead.
The reason that the reason that you save more money shopping off post than you do on post is because, and I have noticed this in every installation I've been to, the commissary raises its prices before payday. Because they know everyone is going to hit it.
That and it's run by fucking. That's the problem, is that the commissary is like. I think it's almost like it's a good example of why I don't know how to fucking maybe the right words for it. Like it's just inferior people getting put into management position. Like, not inferior as a person, but inferior as the, not the best person for the job, but based off of like the good old boys club fucking network. Oh, you're my boy. Here, why don't you run the fucking commissary? Run it all the way into the fucking ground. Like that kind of shit.
I actually have a challenge coin on my desk from the military. What was he? He was like a sergeant major who controlled all of the commissaries in Usurer.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking. The shit's retarded. I've seen shit personally that's like, just like the layouts, some of the shit that they have, the way that they market it, it's just fucking retarded, man.
Yeah,
even worse in like Korea, dude. Like when you go Oconus, that's when it's a little bit harder to kind of compare it as opposed to like stateside. But Oconus, it's pretty much like even more. It's even more likely that the service members are going to be using the AFIS bullshit, just out of convenience. And I'd say like, yeah, gas is going to be the one thing that you end up using Oconus, like, for sure.
Definitely. Well, not to mention the fact that that's because they're people. Joes are comfortable. I wonder how much in loss prevention does the PX and the commissary lose for overseas commodities? Like for every 50 fucking big screen TVs get fucking shipped over there, how many of them are actually all of them going to make it?
Oh, dude, I guarantee you they don't. It's like the Romanians in Europe and the Koreans in Korea are gonna fucking. There's gonna be. I bet you there's a consistent margin that gets lost, like that falls off of the truck, as you might say. But
off the truck,
By off the truck, I mean off the fucking plane.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, off the fucking truck. They're gonna sit there and go. I mean,
I did air quotes, and I fucking realized that I should have I need to elaborate.
Oh, well, no, but the way they're talking about it is they're talking about like you were saying, it's a matter of convenience. You got Joes out there that don't want to leave, that don't even leave the barracks. I know of soldiers that were I was stationed in Germany with. And I'd say, hey, where you going? What'd you do this weekend? I just stayed in the barracks. I'm like, oh, okay. What'd you hang out and do? No. Did you go anywhere? No, I just stayed in the barracks.
We banged some walks.
No.
I went sightseeing in Los Santos.
Exactly. No. But what did you do? Like, did you go out of town? Literally, you literally stayed in the barracks. Or Roger, aren't. I stayed in the barracks. Okay.
Oh my God, I have a story for you.
Go for it.
No shit, there I was.
No shit, Mike Golf was there.
Johnny. Can't remember his last name. Don't want to remember his last name. This dude, and this is back in the early 90s. You remember those days, Ice. He pawned his stereo, the big receiver, tape deck, record player thing with the speakers you could use as end tables. He pawned it to rent a car for the weekend and didn't go anywhere. He spent the entire weekend washing that car in the parking lot of the barracks.
Hey, dude, it's better than fucking getting some fucking hooker named Tiffany pregnant.
That's true.
And then marrying her and buying a fucking buying a mortgage on a fucking 4x4 vehicle.
He pawned his stereo to rent a car for 2 days to wash it in the parking lot of the barracks.
So?
Yeah, but the thing is that you can't freaking really.
Bro, there's car rental companies. You can go wash their cars and they'll pay you to do it.
Yeah, but man, I'll be honest with you. Those I've seen Joes do that.
I mean,
My
there's all sorts of perversions out there.
There is.
What are you
I don't
talking?
know which flavor. And by the way, the commissary thing, I do all my shopping at the Family Dollar because I'm a retiree.
Well, my biggest
What
thing
does
is
that mean?
that means
Everything's a dollar.
everything's a dollar.
Oh,
That means
I'm
you
a
know,
cheap bastard.
He's
oh yeah.
he's becoming
I'm
very.
I'm like a professional Jew.
I was about
dude.
to say he's becoming very Hasidic. He's become very Hasidic.
Like I
in
studied
his...
accounting after I got out. Like that's
Immediately,
technically I'm a professional Jew.
That's technically certifiable, right?
But as far as you know, being cheaper than the civilian stateside shit, no fucking way, dude. The commissaries are fucking. They will have sometimes. It's literally there's no like actual method to the madness. I don't think. I think that like sometimes they'll have like situationally some shit may be cheaper, but I think that keeping track of that, trying to like make sure that you're finding a cheaper deal, like the amount of energy that expends is not fucking worth the fucking occasional like little thing that you'll get cheaper.
Oh no.
And some people will say, some people argue that, oh, but you're not paying taxes, bro.
Yes,
and
you are.
yeah, they're just included in the fucking price.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's called a surcharge.
My whole thing is like, even when I was stationed overseas, like I still shopped on the economy. Yeah, the prices were a little bit higher, but you know, I got fresher produce and
Well, plus you're enjoying
tastier
the fucking
meat, everything.
I told my kid, right, because he's like he had a very short period of time where he tried that shit. Like, wow, I don't like that food. That's disgusting. That's gross.
Ugh.
And I'm like, oh yeah, you little fuckhead. Did you actually try it? No. Then how can you know that it's bad? And then I went into this whole discussion with him about that, like food is like, you know, you can't be a fucking fat ass, and well, I mean you could, but if you worship don't like worship the food, but like the human experience, like a great part of that is the cuisines and the culture, like that's, you know what I mean? It's like that's what adds like a very, very significant part to the human experience is just the variety of different foods all over the place, and you miss out so much.
Well, that's because you don't. Yeah, well, that's because
you
you
don't
don't
try it.
Yeah,
you're afraid to try it.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't leave the fucking. It's not like you're leaving the fucking wire, you know, back in 1945. Okay, it's Germany or Korea. So go out and enjoy the fucking, you know, the country that you're stationed in, because you know there's some individuals that actually pay a fortune to go vacation in some of the places that you're stationed at.
You're getting paid to live in.
You're paying maybe 120 euro,
if that,
to go travel, basically.
If that, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Korean, I get that. You know, that's a little bit different because at least you can try to speak German and you can kind of put words together if you look at it. But when you see a bunch of squares, boxes, and you see some squares, boxes, and lines, and it's Korean and you don't know what's going on, and the only Korean you know is pop your neck and you want high and tight. That's the only fucking one you know. Then yeah, I can see where you'd get fucking a little bit distracted there, or a little, you know, intimidated. Praise. Speaking of Korea, I guess Kim Jong, what's his nuts, is now throwing out videos about his missiles blowing up in the fucking ocean or some shit.
Yeah,
bro, he's fucking that dude has got like some serious Down syndrome.
He does.
Yeah,
big time.
Like every time that I see that shit on TV or like whatever the fuck we call it, like internet now, I'm looking and I'm just like, oh my god, dude! Like, why is he
even relevant?
No, yeah. Why are you even fucking giving this dude the attention? That's literally like fanning the fire, man.
He's like the Kim Kardashian of fucking of rogue leaders. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's a leader of a country.
Literally.
What has he done to earn that?
That's what I'm saying. He's like straight up.
It doesn't matter, bro. Like that whole dynasty is not done anything to earn it. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. The point is that fucking. It's just. Don't fucking pay him. It's like a retarded kid at school, man. Like, don't be fucking mean to him. But don't fucking give him. Don't give him the fucking microphone.
don't give him the mic. Yeah, don't give him. Don't
You know what I mean? Like,
don't give
don't
him the
fucking
gun.
beat his ass so that he's like in whatever, like whatever age the fucking kids mature at for the school shootings and shit. But like, don't bully him. And okay, look, that may have been crude to say. I'm not gonna take it back, but
fuck your feelings.
Yeah, but shit in a bag.
Shit in a bag, Bogue.
But yeah, so I'm not gonna take it back, but really, that's
no. You're basically he's
people shouldn't like on the being bullies shit. Like, don't be bullies. Don't be fucking dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
To people, like there's a difference between me. Like, I like to talk shit to people. That's like my fucking thing. But I know, I'm not gonna fucking pick on people that are already like,
at a disadvantage.
The ones that are getting bullied and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You don't pick on. I mean,
So-
just don't poke it like that. I mean,
I'm just saying, like, just don't fucking, like, there's no fucking reason to bring the limelight on the fucking. It's not Kim Jong. It's Kim Jong Un now, right?
So what you're saying is you have to use the weaponized autism with discretion.
exactly. Kim Jong Kardashian, whatever you want to call it.
Kardashians.
So
Rory. All right, Bob.
That was his dad.
Hello, thank you for calling
Press
Shitty
R.
Walk.
Yeah.
Can I take your shitty order, please?
Yeah. So, I don't know how we went
Cute
from
as
the
the butt of
commissary
so
to
many
this. I don't know how we went from the commissary and the enlistment bonuses, Korea, and back to Korea again.
Because you left us unsupervised. That's what happened.
All roads lead to Rome.
Yeah, exactly. So, my bad, guys. Nathan, apologize.
There's no place like home. There's no place like
exactly. Hey, so you guys know what's going on tomorrow?
Yes.
Do you know what's going on tomorrow?
I know what's going on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, WTFNationRadio.com and USMR WTF Moments presents Randy Couture, baby. The WTF Nation Radio, you're on the air.
Yeah, talking about all this incentive to re-enlist. Well, they didn't give us shit back in my day.
I hear you, man.
You mean back in our day?
Back in our day. You're about our age too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old, man. I hear you. They didn't give a shit. We just that's the way that's how kids roll nowadays, man. You got to offer them money.
Well, shit, everybody did it out of honor back in my time. But,
That's right.
Our time, I should say. But now everybody needs money just to get there.
Yeah, the $10,000 now is just a participation trophy.
Yep.
That's basically it.
That's it.
It's saying, here, we'll give you $10,000 more if you'll sign that line that says you'll give your life to your country.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know what they're paying them now for a dead body, but when I was in, you only got $10,000 to boot. That's all my family would have saw if I got killed in Nam.
Oh wow, whoa, damn, you were Nam.
Yeah, you're a little older than we are.
Yeah, you're just a tad bit older than us, man.
Little bit.
I think so, but I wasn't going to say that.
It's okay, buddy. You're good. You're good.
I was going to kind of agree with you. Feel a little bit young for a little bit. But
That's okay. You're still part of the same family. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's the SGLI is 400 now.
Yeah, 400,000, man, for service. SGLI.
I'm worth
That's
more
strange,
than my
though.
life.
You know, it's kind of strange though, because if inflation is it's constant, right? Like constantly growing, but it's been 400 grand for, like, the difference between Vietnam and now is pretty significant apparently, but yet in the last 15, 20 years it hasn't gone up from 400 grand.
No, it has not. Hey, caller. Hey, thanks for calling. I appreciate your service, brother.
Well, that's the government for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That's right, man.
Yep.
They ain't gonna give you any more they want to.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right, Bo. Have a good one. Take it easy. Whew.
Gotta love Vietnam vets. They did a whole lot for us.
Dude, Vietnam vets are the shit.
The shitty treatment that they got
Yeah.
ensured that we got treated a whole lot better.
Oh, man. So, hey, there's a bolo out. Hang on, we have something hot off the press.
Uh-oh.
There's a bolo currently right now. Stolen military Humvee. Stolen from the Ohio National Guard Army in Stowe, Ohio. It's marked with bumper numbers. No shit, that's what it says. It's marked with bumper numbers 174 and 145. And the rear taillight says HQ51. Call the Ohio State Patrol at 216-265-1677 or # or hashtag, whatever the fuck you want to call it, 677. Once again, the Ohio State Highway Patrol is looking for a Humvee stolen out of the armory. Oh, wait, is it hunting season already or something like that? What's going on?
No,
Why
hunting
would you
season's
steal
over.
a Humvee? You can literally buy one for $5 grand.
Yeah, but those are the piece of shit ones, though.
I mean, they're all piece of shits.
Really? Dude, come on, man. I love my Humvees.
No, though I have nothing but issues with Humvees. Don't get me wrong. Now, I'll take an LMTV any day, but Humvees are shit.
I'll
Did you
take
just
a 113.
Yeah, I was about to say you made that 5-ass monkey sound. Here's a monkey with 4 asses.
I disagree, and here's why.
Well, yeah, whatever. So, Ohio State got busted the information out there. We put the bolo out. Probably going to get posted on the main page in a minute. So, if we do, then, here's a monkey with 4 asses.
I was really hoping that you were going to say that the bumper number was headquarters 6.
5-1. So HQ51 means that it was probably the what? Isn't that 5-1? Isn't that
It's got to be
the fucking either the could be the foe.
Yeah, I was thinking.
If it's an HQ, it's got to be the foe.
Or it might be one of the maintenance trucks.
Or a cook.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. Here's a monkey with 4 asses. Oh, totally off topic, man. Totally off topic. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have Randy Couture, the natural Randy Couture. The dude is badass. Coming on here, WTF Nation Radio tomorrow. That's gonna be badass.
What movies was he in again?
Oh wow, he's been in a plethora of feature films. All 3 Expendables. I think he was in Range 15, right? Wasn't in Range 15? He was the zombie. He was a zombie man. He was the zombie Randy Couture, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
He fought Tim Kennedy, didn't he?
And wasn't Tim Kennedy a zombie too, or something like that, or?
No, I think Tim Kennedy was just.
We were just talking.
Really happy to fight him.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we got Randy Couture. He is a UFC fighter, and he is a U.S. Hall of Famer. He was part of the U.S. Olympic wrestling team and a soldier in the U.S. Army, and has started, of course, in all 3 of the Expendables movies, Ambush and the Scorpion King 2. That's gonna be
he's the shit.
It's gonna be a badass show. I can't wait. Can't wait for him to come on. So geeked out. And then 27 March, we're going to have Sergeant Retired John Peck. Retired Sergeant John Peck is a USMC veteran who sustained multiple injuries while serving in Iraq and Afghanistan, and is one of the very few quadruple amputees of Iraq and the Afghanistan wars who's recently undergone a double arm transplant, and will tell us about that journey and from his military service to the long road of recovery. God, I'm amazed. That's got some good shows coming up, man. Good shows. Always tuning in to WTFNationRadio.com. Every night we got a show. Hey, you know what? We're human. Sometimes we push the wrong button, or we click the wrong tab, or forget to do the update, and the show starts a little late, but we try to get you guys the best show we can get as fast as we can. Let's see. What else were we looking at?
We are here for you.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we have Liquid Lunch with Pie, Jay Reddy, and Mom. Tomorrow, of course, everybody knows that's the Friday show with Red Leg. Saturday, Free For All. Hey, we're going to do some spring cleanup of the schedule. So the schedule's going to get moved around, guys. So don't get shocked if all of a sudden now we have a new show or a show's been arranged and a host is doing it. We're just testing things out. We're hiring some new folks, and we're trying to get everyone's feet wet and see what they can do on air, off air, and all that. So there's going to be some schedule changes. Don't worry about it. We're still going to give you the same show every night from 20 to 2300, and then Sunday is obviously. Oh, no, wait, we don't have any guests. Do we, Spaggy, have any guests for the Stoners on the Green Room? Do we have anything? Do we tracking a guest?
No, we don't have one this Sunday. Not as of today, but stuff changes here all the time.
Yeah,
'Cause,
exactly.
me and Mom are working.
Yeah, you guys are busting your humps, man. Your lovely lady humps. I mean, it's badass. You guys are fucking no, for real. You guys, all the guests. I'm just shocked.
My hump. Sorry, now that song's stuck in my head.
Yes, but as of this moment, no, we don't have a guest on Sunday.
Exactly. But you never know what you're gonna get. Obviously, the Monday edition with Brett, the Monday show with Red Leg. Tuesday is Thursday Magic with Jay Reddy and Minx, and then WTF Wednesday with Jim Beam and Jay Reddy, and then back to Sergeant's time. Wait, Jay Reddy's been he's starting to become a show whore, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's starting to get on all the shows now. He's like,
hey, spread the wealth, man.
Yeah, I love licking ass. He's gonna try to get everybody's shit.
Get to the show.
They get to the show, Jay Reddy. Jerry is a show hoarder. He wants to be on all the shows. There's nothing wrong with that, man. His game is awesome. I love his little beats. It's funny as shit when he gets on. I like it when he cracks his jokes. But okay, so there's some. We're gonna take a break right quick, but there's something that's gonna get everybody fired up. But it's a true case of mistaken, and it was a mistake, and something happened, and it was rectified. So I'm going to make sure that it's known to everyone out there. I guess there's a country singer named Dirk Bentley or something like that. Dirk Bentley, yeah. There you go. Thank you, Ender, for that helping me out with the with that type of music genre. But anyways, Dirk Bentley and something happened, and we're gonna do some mitigation. We're gonna assist this Dirk Bentley. This was, like I said, it's a case that was a mistake, and now it's been rectified, and I just want to bring it to light. So everyone, let's get some warning shots. Oh man, it's already top of the hour. God, man, that was quick.
Warning shots.
You guys talk too damn much. Shit. Yeah, shots. Hang on. Let me turn off the Facebooks so we can keep playing the crazy music that we can't play on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The Facebooks.
Get to the Facebook.
Get to the Facebook. Wow. So, anyways, way, shots.
Strange music.
The bitches, they love visuals.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Actually, a picture of the Antichrist crying. I like it. It's tasty.
First, strange music.
Good evening, boys and girls. This is Tim Kennedy. I'm a Special Forces sniper, a Ranger qualified Green Beret, a UFC fighter. Please listen to us and the shenanigans that we're going to say. We will insult you. There will be racial slurs. We will be sexist. We will offend you. But there will be magic, and a unicorn will be raped. So enjoy the show. Thank you for listening on WTF Nation Radio.
And we're back. So, okay. So, we got a fire mission coming down. Who wants to do it?
Did you get the number?
What's the, do we get a number?
I posted it in the chat for us. It's the 912 area code.
Okay. Okay. And we got a number. Are we approved? Are we green lighted? So are we a go at this mission?
I would say yes.
Hang on. Are we a go?
Fucking Irene.
Fucking Irene, son. Irene, got it. Okay, let's do this, guys. We're feeling quite how can I say this? Charitable today. So today we're going to do something for the nation. We'll see what's going to happen. See if I can do it from this.
Story of my life. See what happens.
We'll see what happens, bro.
Small things.
Let's do this. Let's see. Yes, we're trying, boss. But you have the most retarded freaking dude handling fucking
I'm pretty sure my final words are going to be, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
What? What are you saying? That I can't operate this thing? I know how to operate it.
I was talking for myself. Not
Oh.
If the shoe fits.
Trying to do it?
Oh. I was gonna say, dude, why you gotta be a dick?
If the shoe fits.
Could be worse. Could be like, no, I should have stopped at the first 12 inches.
Or the tip.
Huh?
Sometimes
12 inches.
Sometimes the tip is just fine. Okay, guys, let's see if this works.
That's what she said.
Okay, now. So whoever answers it, okay. Have we chosen the number that they're going to choose between?
No, the person we are calling will just choose the number, I guess.
We got the Irene, and we just need the number. Go ahead and send it XO. Oh, okay, any number. Okay, got it. Here, I'm gonna put it in our chat here. Hang on, this better be something. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. I know that, boss. Sorry, I have Hydra. Hydra's fucking getting pissed off at me because I'm Matt Daming this fucking thing. So stand by.
This is Workhorse Italian Staff Duty. This line is not secure. This is Specialist Curlo. How may I help you, Starman?
Hey, what's going on, Specialist? Do you know who this is?
Sounds like Specialist Carter.
Oh, you're Specialist Carter? I am Ice, and I'm the host of U.S. Army WTF Moments, WTF Nation Radio show, Sergeant's Time. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, dude, this is freaking... Just give me a number between 1 and 230. Between the number of 1 and 230. Just pick a number. I'm being serious, man.
He's checking his first general order.
Oh my god!
Did he just hang up on
He
you?
just hung up on me.
Oh. The shame. I guess we could find another number.
That specialist said shit in a bag, Pogue, and hung up on
Yeah,
you.
dude, he's like, this isn't within my general orders. Shit in a bag.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Let's see what I can find.
All right, pick another number.
Hey, dude, but good on him as far as like being on duty and not fucking. You know, he was not sure.
I know, man.
He was being fucked with, and
okay, the
he
number
did fucking good.
The number that we still have inside. Gotcha. Roger that.
Okay, I got another number.
Okay, pop it in there, and I can. Yep. Oh man.
Picking a number is too much work for that specialist. He shamed out on you.
Yeah.
This is what the Army has come to.
I think the specialist corps will be proud of his actions.
Well, I don't know. Depends on what shamability he hit. I mean, that's pretty low shamability. Gotcha. Okay. Calling this number now. WTF Nation listeners, if you're paying attention, you guys are going to just pay attention. See what happens. You never know what's going to happen when U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTFNationRadio.com gives you a call. Just answer the phone.
Shit in a bag.
Pogue. The number inside that I said pick a number between is still in there, so.
Hi, Joe staff duty. Hi, Joe CQ.
Yep.
They coming for you.
How'd that call fail?
It's an invalid number.
Really?
You saw me dial it. It's right there, son.
I know. I'm just saying, like, that's weird. Hang on. Finding a new number. It should not be this difficult to find a fucking phone number for a random CQ. But apparently it is.
Apparently it is. Right now.
If the Army would just stop changing its fucking websites around, that would be
fantastic. The Pentagon fucking watch desk is flipping the fuck up right now.
Some random person called me.
Hydra is activated. Hydra is activated. Oh, what do I do?
PAOs are losing their shit right now.
Exactly. Oh my god, what?
If they cut off one head, two more shall take its place. Hail Hydra.
Okay, ready for the third number now?
Yeah, give me the third number.
Hail WTF Moments.
Oh man, you would think that. I mean, these are the very people, and this is not offline. This is not online misconduct, is it? I mean, come on, man.
I mean, I don't think so.
Well,
maybe they don't know and they're just scared and they're playing it safe.
I remember that.
Exactly.
Remember that one time. Never mind. Hang on. One time, that one guy. Yo, man, I ain't fucking. Shut the fuck up, and he hung up the phone on me that one time. I called him. So. All right. There we go.
Good evening, 277 Battalion Staff Duty. This is PFC Chastain. This line is unsecured. How may I help you, sir or ma'am?
Wow. PFC Chastain, that is the most outstanding CQ answer battalion staff duty runner call we've ever received. This is Ice from WTFNationRadio.com. Do you have Facebook?
Sure.
Are you on your phone right now? Get on your phone. Get on your phone, and this is no shit, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. So you're streaming live right now to about, I don't know, 1 million followers and about 6 million people throughout the world right now, to include the galaxy. So get on Facebook or get on your phone and go to U.S. Army WTF Moments right now, and then you can hear us. You're not in trouble, trust me. We're waiting. We're standing by.
I think he's scared slightly.
No, it's okay. Specialist Chastain's the man, dude. He's just, you see the way he answered the freaking phone. That's awesome.
That was pretty unbelievable. In all my years in the military, I've never heard someone answer the phone that
I know,
proficiently.
Straight up PFC. His NCOs are probably having a fucking coronary right now, so they're like, hey, who is this? This is Ice from U.S. Army WT. Are you still there? Can you hear us?
Oh, yes.
Okay, you can hear us on the phone, right? We hear us through your you hear us through your Facebook account, correct? And you're listening to us live on air, correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I want
Okay, cool.
I want you to pick a number.
Bona fides established.
Bona fides established. I want you to pick a number between 1 and 230.
How about 5?
5. Yeah. Continue. Keep going. You get 2 more chances.
Okay, 300.
No. I said 1 between 1 and 230.
Oh, that's a little bit high to count, but okay.
What'd you say? Did you say 20?
215.
215. Too high. Come on, man. This is for a good cause.
130.
Oh man, hang on. Let me go ahead and confer with the council here. No, didn't get it. Sorry, man. But hey, thanks for playing.
Okay.
And continue to follow US Army WTF Moments and like the
page.
Like the page.
WTFNationRadio.com. Like all of it. It's
like
fine.
all of it.
You don't get in trouble for liking it.
Yeah, you don't get in trouble for liking it, but we do appreciate you hanging and being a good sport, okay, man?
Oh, that's a relief.
All right, thanks, man. Have a good one.
Have a good night, dude.
Yep.
So, do we need another number then? Like,
yeah, we do. Okay, go ahead, boss. Throw it in there. Throw that other number in there. That other.
hang on, I'm getting there. Okay, here's another phone number. This is a lot of work, Googling random staff duty phone numbers.
Dude, this is part of your fucking job, Proby. Shut up. Come on.
Damn.
I'm sorry, man. You're like, and here we have a pissed off Ender. What? Boss? I mean, come on, dude. Really? Shit. What's he trying? What does he want us to do? Am I doing this wrong?
I think so. If you go back like 4 or 5 messages, you'll get it. The one right before the new staff duty number.
Gotcha. Okay. So what happens if they get the number right? Exactly.
Dave, what are we doing?
Gotcha. Okay, so got it now. See, that's what. Fuck. Okay. There you go. Gotcha. So the first number he picked was 5. The second number he picked was 130. That's what he picked.
No.
Oh, okay, I get it now. I'm like retarded, I guess.
I'm retarded too. So
I still don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I thought we were just giving out something to a random, CQ guy.
The XO's losing his shit. Hydra. Hydra's losing his shit.
Sorry, sir, don't kill me. I'm just a person who finds phone numbers.
I can't even say I'm the FNG anymore. Other people have been hired after me.
Oh man. Okay, so it was 5. It was 5, and then 130. So we're gonna call another staff duty. What's up?
He picked 5, then 215, and then 130.
I'm sorry. Yes, you're right. He did. So he picked 3. 5, 215, and then 130. Got it. Everyone's like, oh my god, there's staff duty.
For the ESB staff duty, this is Specialist Hawkins speaking. How may I help you, sir? May I start?
Hey, what's going on, Specialist Hawkins?
What's up?
Hey, this is Ice, U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm just gonna go ahead and prove who we are. Can you get on Facebook right now? From your phone?
Not really. Where's my phone at?
Yeah, you tell us, man. Get on your phone. We want to establish some bona fides, man, to let us know that we are no shit on the air.
And don't get hung up on again.
Yeah, exactly. And don't get hung up on, please.
Alright, I'm on Facebook.
Okay, go to U.S. Army WTF Moments. Because I know you're a follower. Because everyone, who isn't?
Yeah.
Who isn't? Okay, go on. Go on. Go on.
Yeah.
Yep. Go into the main page, and you'll see that right now, currently, and you can probably hear us right now, that we're broadcasting live on U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Boom.
Can we hear us? Can you hear us?
Are we? Did I go on the right one? I don't fucking know.
If you're unsure, make sure you search for the one with the more followers, not the WTF.
Yeah, not that one. It's gotta have
like 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
not that one.
Yeah, not that one. The one that's got like 1 million followers.
1 million
followers.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay, now can you hear us on it?
You're live right now or what?
Yeah, we're live right now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hear.
From the basement of the Pentagon.
From the basement of the Pentagon, the basement of the Alamo, and somewhere in Area 51. You never know where we're broadcasting from. So, we want you to pick a number between 1 and 230.
1 and 230?
Yeah, man.
201.
201. Boss, you got that number? 201. 201. You're helping us out, man. That's why.
All right.
So, is that it, boss? How you been, man? What do you think of the Army social? No, I can't say that. I don't want to get the kid.
He can't answer that.
Yeah, he can't answer that. 201. That's correct, boss. 201.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate your help.
No problem.
All right, have a good one. So, what was the whole? What are we doing? I'm doing.
I don't know,
no
but
idea.
can some people in the Facebook chat just name off some random military installations?
Oh no, hang on. We got another one. By one of our staff members here who would like to provide a some insight on the what's going. Hang on, let me see.
Instructions unclear. Stuck dick in a toaster.
That's right. The EXO knows me very well. We go back. We go back a while.
So we're playing this
Fort Sam Houston.
the random numbers game.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Sort of, kind of, yes.
Fort Bliss, Gordon. All right, we've already called Stewart. Not calling them again.
No. We're not calling them. So, what are their installations? Okay.
Hood.
All right.
Hood. No balls.
Okay. Well, there you go. You just said it, boss. Calling Hood.
We already called Hunter Merrifield.
Hello.
Copeland Center front and desk. This is Staff Sergeant Honcho speaking. How can I help you, sir, ma'am?
Copeland Center, staff duty, Fort Hood, Texas. What's going on? This is Ice from U.S. Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com. How's it going?
Fine.
Hey, can you access your Facebook page so that way we can establish some bona fides and let you know that we're legit. We're not messing around. We're doing something.
No, sir.
You can't.
No.
Pick a number between 1 and 230 then.
7.
7. There you go. All right, man. Thanks. Have a good one.
You too.
Last
What
number.
the fuck? What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
No.
That was number 7, boss.
Well, seeing as how Copeland Center's right across the street from 3 Corps.
They're probably.
No, I don't want to get on my phone. The sergeant major can see me from here.
I know. Everyone's like, there's going to be official message traffic. Do not answer anybody that says.
Yeah, dude. This is like gonna be some serious fucking.
You're
gonna hear about this in safety briefs.
I'm about
dude.
to say, Sergeant Major of the Army Daily is gonna get pissed off and say, "Hey guys, I thought we were cool." You know what I mean?
I thought we were cool.
He's gonna that guy. Everyone who's answered the fucking phone is gonna get blasted. Hey, you're not gonna get blasted, guys. It's for a good cause. All right, trust us.
The PAO has the phones tapped.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God. Yeah. We'll get to the story about Dirk Bentley. Hang on. Is that all, boss? Is that all you needed, or do you need another one? How many more numbers are we going to call?
If you want to do another number, I got one.
And I can keep searching for, bases.
I've got one.
I put one in the chat already.
You go ahead and put one in there, my golf.
Alrighty.
Put one inside the chat there.
Yep.
In the.
Oh.
Everyone at U.S. Army, WTF Moments, and WTF Nation Radio is like, what the fuck is going on?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? I love it.
Sergeant's time's off the fucking rails.
Ice has finally done it. He's gone senile.
I knew we shouldn't have drank before the show.
No, because reasons.
I told you tequila was a bad option.
Yeah. Is that all, boss? Is that how many you wanted? Or did you want us to give us some more calls?
Is he ignoring us now?
I don't know.
He's legit sitting there signing our resignation paperwork.
Yeah, he's literally going, I want them fired.
Fucking done with them.
And gone.
No, he's too busy filling out the lottery numbers with the ones we just picked for him.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. They're probably lottery numbers.
No, dude. I bet it's like he's trying to fucking figure out what our cumulative IQ is.
Probably is what it is. And doing an average of roundup of than that.
Well, there's 4 of us, so we're looking at least 8.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hang on. You want to go ahead and talk, Ender?
Hello, you've reached Pyramid Home Inspection. Ask us about our 200% guarantee. We look forward to scheduling your home inspection.
What the hell?
Our office hours are 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
I swear
and
some of these military installations really need to update their unit websites.
Was that the one I gave you?
No, that was the one I gave. I swear. I guess let's try another number.
All right, I guess we're going to try another then. I'll go ahead and use the one that you provided, my golf.
Okay.
Let's see what happens there.
Yeah, worst case, I got numbers for my lottery tickets. Shit.
Oh, man.
What is Mega Millions up to now?
Yeah. 7.
7.
Hey, thank you for 7.
7, go away.
7, go away. Shut up. You can talk to him, Ender. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll shut up.
Cap, staff duty. Staff Sergeant Banizak speaking on an unsecured line. How may I help you tonight?
Hello, Staff Sergeant. My name is Ender, and I'm calling from WTF Nation Radio and U.S. Army WTF Moments on Facebook. How are you doing this evening?
I can't complain.
Are you familiar with our page on Facebook?
To be honest, vaguely.
Well, can you do me a favor? Can you whip out your cell phone, go to Facebook real quick, and just go to U.S. Army WTF Moments real quick, just to verify that you are actually on the air with us.
Oh, seriously?
Seriously? There's a whole bunch of us.
Yep. You are live on the air right now with, I don't even know how many people are listening right now.
Oh, wow. We got a lot of people listening right now. Hang on. Let me check some stats right quick and see how many people
There's at least 1 million followers.
1 million followers right now, so, and it's being pumped out all around the world. Gosh, that's a lot of peeps, man. So.
25 Cav, you say?
Oh.
25 Cav, Fort Hood.
Would that be Lancers?
Yep, roger that.
Alrighty.
Tanks. Anybody want some tanks?
You have.
Nothing's really, yeah, mostly it's pretty quiet here tonight.
Well, that's good.
Well, I would hope so. It's a Thursday night.
Yeah, it's pretty,
Your CQ keeping a good eye on the barracks over there?
Oh, yeah, we do that regardless.
Yeah, I know.
We handle that at our own level.
It's a long walk from battalion staff duty to the barracks.
They make you guys walk. They don't give you like a car.
I mean, a couple minutes really.
They make you walk. Wait, you guys are like tankers, right? Don't you like walking is like forbidden in your tribe?
Bro, the only time I did walk was when I was on staff duty there.
Death before dismount or some shit like that.
Death before
I was
dismount.
so glad whenever I had staff duty, I just drove the TMP.
All right, so hey, check this out. We're getting some numbers for a good cause. Can you pick a number between 1 and 230? This is Ice. How's it going, man?
I'll take 205.
205. All right, boss, you get that one? 205.
205. which is appropriate coming from a guy on 2-5 Cav staff duty.
205 exactly. He
Yeah,
put
I
this
was,
out and
I was
dropped a
gonna
zero
say,
on there.
dude, that sounds suspicious.
That is very yeah. Okay, well, hey, 25 Cav 205. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Hey, you guys have a good night.
Hey, you too, man.
You
Have a
too.
good one.
Hopefully it's quiet
Thank
for
you.
you.
Yep. That guy's being cool about it, man. 205 boss 205. Was that it? Was that it, boss? Was that all the hello? Was that all the numbers you wanted?
We've exceeded the standard. Yes.
Have we exceeded? Oh yeah. Oh wow. I'm getting some mad PMs now. I'm checking the other chat. I need to start looking at the other chat here.
Yeah, you got all kinds of numbers coming in.
Everyone's like throwing numbers at me and stuff.
Everyone wants to know what the fuck is going on.
I know. I want to know what's going on too.
What the fuck is going on?
The boss is a genius.
The boss is he is a genius, but I still don't know what he's geniusing about. I don't know what the genius
Yeah,
is
like
all
we're
about.
just kind of in the dark here.
That's
Yeah.
the whole point.
Ours is not to question why. Ours is but to do or die.
Boom.
Into the
Drop
valley of
Napoleon.
staff duty rode the 600.
Yeah. Yeah, we have over 1 million followers.
I just want to thank, by the way, all the
Kind of a
staff
big
duties
deal.
that are still listening that we called tonight. Thanks for being, team sports and giving us random numbers that we have no idea what they're being used for.
Yeah. I mean, they're for a good cause, though. I mean,
Yeah, they're for a good cause, but
not our cause, but a good cause.
don't know what the cause is, I guess.
Well, yeah, we don't know what it's for. An event. I think it's for something. I think.
Yeah, I think I
Shit.
think it's like
I'm
a
telling you, it's for
maybe, I
lottery
don't know.
tickets.
I'll tell you it's what it is. It's fucking. So. Okay, boss. Are we done with the mission? I'll tell you what. We'll wait until he gets us some more guidance on this, and then we'll go ahead and blast out to the next story because everyone's. Yes, we're gonna talk about Dirks Bentley.
Dirks Bentley.
Dirks Bentley.
Dirks. Sorry, Dirks. It's a German name.
Oh.
Dirks Bentley. It's not
Dirks.
Dirks. If it was Dirks, it'd been spelled the other way. Dirks.
It's Dirks.
It's okay.
Done.
What? All
I'm
right.
done with you.
So Dirks Bentley, okay, owns a chain or owns a whiskey establishment. It's called Dirks Bentley Whiskey Row. Gilbert, Arizona. There's a guy that showed up with a tattoo on his neck that said 22. Arizona.
Yeah, I saw that.
Arizona law states specifically that you cannot have any. Actually, their police department actually says, and some of their gang strike teams, that gang affiliated tattoos are normally worn on the neck, and the way they're worn, it is it's conducive to being a member of a gang. Well, a guy went into this place just opened up in Gilbert, Arizona, and Dirk's Whiskey Row, Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row bar, had one of the guys freaking saw the guy, had a tattoo, and he turned him away. Okay, that was it. But the guy had a tattoo of 20. It said 22. Everybody knows what the 22 means in the veteran world, and he was a veteran.
Yeah, we know what it means.
So he got turned away and all that. So everyone's making a big fucking deal about it and saying that that this place should be fucking shut down and blah 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 blah. Hey, they didn't know that's what it meant. Believe it or not, guys, there are American citizens that do not know what some of the walk and some of the talk that we have is all about.
Right.
So they released a statement, and it said, "Hey, we at Whiskey Row in Gilbert take the issue that happened with one of our valued guests very seriously. Over the weekend, both our company president and the general manager for Whiskey Row Gilbert personally spoke to Brandon, who was the vet of the incident that happened, of the incident that occurred last week, and he's accepted our apologies and expressed his appreciation for our company's effort to make amends." So it's very important that we wanted to convey that this situation was about a company-wide dress code that prohibits neck and facial tattoos, which was established in 2010 in cooperation with the local police department to implement policies that protect the safety of our guests in all the company establishments. Brandon was turned away because he had a neck tattoo, not because he was a veteran or because his tattoo had any significant meaning. We were unaware that he was a veteran until after he was denied entry. So as previously stated, we're actively working with the local police department to hone this policy to further educate our staff to such a misunderstanding that doesn't happen again. So, what people don't realize is that the Riot Hospitality Group, with all the restaurants and stuff that it owns, employs over 100 military vets, retired, and guys that have been injured. They have wounded warriors and stuff that work in there, just in Arizona alone. And I mean, dude, the executive chef of Whiskey Row is a veteran as well. So they Hey, they didn't know the guy was a vet. They didn't know this was happening. The guy at the door was just, hey, look, it was one of those things that freaking, this shit happens. It was a policy that nobody had nothing to do, that nobody had anything to do with. Yes, tattoos on the neck are starting to become more prevalent. So that's one of those.
So these two things, the company's policy,
yes,
and the neck tattoo,
yes,
or the significance of the neck tattoo,
correct. Well,
have absolutely nothing to do with each other.
Correct. Exactly that. So I, as ICE, and assistant station manager of WTFNationRadio.com, I put in it, hey, we at WTFNationRadio.com and the voice of U.S. Army W2 Moments are glad to see that this story was a simple understanding and put to rest. I gotta well, no coincidence, this is no shit. Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row, Gilbert, Arizona Bar and Grill and all this have decided that they're going to do next Wednesday an Armed Forces Appreciation event.
Nice.
They're going to make amends. In addition to that, active and retired military personnel will receive 25% off of their bill every time they visit Dirk Bentley's fucking Whiskey Row location, just by showing the military ID. And again, a simple misunderstanding. ICE responded with, hey, I'm glad to see that the story again was resolved and put to rest. And we're going to be talking about it right now, I said, as promised, on air to let everybody know that this establishment, an honest mistake, it was just that, an honest mistake. Nobody knew. It was a guy just following policy, and then that's it.
Okay. You know, that makes me happy that
25% off is good.
The situation as well as they did.
Well, I mean, the thing is that, I mean, think about it. They saw it, they realized what was up, and they go, okay, cool. There you go. Yeah, let's
so
fix
here,
it.
I have a couple of issues with this. One, the fact that they didn't recognize what the 22 signified lets me know that we haven't done a very good job of spreading the word.
Correct.
As a veteran community. Two, they shouldn't feel obligated to have an appreciation night and give veterans a discount. We just went over this last week about the entitlement attitude of veterans.
Yep.
And this is enabling it.
Correct. Now, but there was a comment in there by one of the individuals on their Facebook page that said, you see, everyone's rigging. And immediately, of course, the mob mentality came out and was like, hey, this guy's bullshit.
Of course.
And then, of course, there's one guy saying, oh, what? Now somebody's pulling out the veteran card? Wow. I just when I read that, I was like, God damn it. We are trying to progress and have our civilian civilian brothers and sisters, citizens, understand what it means to be a veteran, and the last thing we need is people to promulgate this fucking hate on us. And it was, again, a simple misunderstanding through everybody.
I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to say. It's just understanding. They realized what was going on. They did say they're going to adjust their policy. And of course, everyone's like, "Oh, this is damage control." I mean, shut up, okay? They didn't know.
Yeah, damage control is a fucking stupid ass term for we're all humans.
Yeah, exactly, and
we
fixing
fucking
something.
Make mistakes.
Exactly.
And this is fucking not some fucking goddamn government conspiracy. So take your fucking tinfoil hats off, and goddamn, this is legitimately a company that's like reacting.
Yeah,
it was
a mistake.
Yeah.
And I think they are doing a fucking fantastic. Like, it's very. The fact that they even give a shit, it shows that, they could just not fucking give a shit at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And they are.
They don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. And
Sorry,
it's not necessarily. I don't think it's like. I understand what you're saying. I don't like the whole veteran entitlement shit either. I'm totally against that. But I think that this is it's good. It's good. because it's like community building. I
Yeah,
think
it is.
the way that they're doing it is they're doing it as a way of like acknowledging that they did something that was like not cool, and I think that they are actually, because 25%, dude, like
That's a
coming
huge
from
discount.
coming from the professional Jew standpoint, a 15% discount is the standard discount that people give as a matter of, like, literally with a 15% discount, that just means you're not paying taxes on whatever it is that you bought,
Yeah,
depending on the
right.
area. But 25% is significant.
It is.
And
That's cutting into your profit margin.
and and that's the thing that I'm saying is like that's very significant, because it is cutting into profit margin, and it shows that they, like, it's a direct like correlation to the mistake that they made, and they're saying like, look, dude, we didn't realize this dude was a veteran, and in fact, like, we are very supportive of the veteran community, and we're actually like going to demonstrate this by providing something back to the veteran community. I think that's fucking awesome. As far as the 22 thing goes, like, I know that some people feel very strongly about it. I'm from a different school of thought on it. Like, I've done a lot of research on it personally, and like, I personally disagree with the whole 22 industry as it's become. I'm definitely not for veterans like killing themselves, but I just don't think that it should be.
Well, you're just talking about the whole. It seems like there's a grievance industry about it. It's like you said. It's
it's
becoming
an industry. It's more. It's not like, I don't agree. Like, I think that that's actually counterproductive to make a big fucking like show, and there's this non-profit shit. Like, it gets really sketchy when people start doing non-profits and stuff. I'm just against the. It's
in the same vein as a Wounded Warrior Project, then.
Well, I mean, but then again, they're making amends as well.
I just don't like the statistics for the 22 thing is completely like off. First of all, and then the actual fucking, I just don't think it should be institutionalized. Like, the veteran suicide should not be an institutionalized like fucking like industry type of thing. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Making sense.
You're making sense. It just seems like there's some people that are using it to gather and garner attention and not truly focus on the awareness of it. My biggest thing is that this business didn't have to do it. I mean, this business didn't know. I mean, everyone's like, oh, like you were saying, it's bullshit to say it's damage control. But if the business did not know specifically and they're following a policy, I mean, think about it. There's that area in that community. I mean, think about it. Around Gilbert, Arizona, the only thing that's around there, they're gonna Fort Huachuca is like a ways away. Marana, I mean, everything else is. There's a couple of National Guard bases over there in Papago Army Airfield and some reserve centers down in downtown Phoenix.
They fucked up, dude. Like, what would those same fucking haters say if they didn't do anything?
Correct.
That's just the people. That's the people that are gonna. That's the people that bitch about everything anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That are fucking saying that shit.
Exactly.
So fuck
I don't fault the company itself. I don't, the whole hospitality conglomerate that they want to go ahead and say, hey, look, we're not going to do this. Hey, look, we made a mistake. And as a matter of fact, to make amends, we'll throw you 2 bits, get you some discounts, and then we're going to go ahead and have a military veteran appreciation day. And I'll tell you what, they don't have to do it.
I would have been cool with an apology, a letter, and here's a gift card. Your next meal's on us that guy.
And that guy even accepted
and
their
be
apology.
done with it.
The guy even accepted their apology. The guy said, "Yeah, we're cool, man. I didn't expect this to be a big deal. Hey, I'm glad that these guys are, talking about it." And like I wrote to them, I was like, "Hey, look, that's pretty awesome. Hey, I'm glad you guys are able to handle this. This is good stuff. I mean, and that's it. Good job. So Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row, Gilbert, Arizona. we'll give you internet high five for, finding out what a mistake was. Didn't realize you made a mistake, but you found out when you did make the mistake, and you fixed it, and then it's good to go. That's it. There's no reason to beat up somebody who's trying to, it's again, you're going to beat somebody up that is actually doing something that they're trying to do to help out.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick about it. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm never going to go there again," and shut up, man. Are you?
Yeah, fuck you. When are you gonna go there anyway?
Yeah, you're going to go there anyways. Exactly. Whatever, man. Because you're not going to give the individuals the freedom to think how they want to think about something. And again, they were following a tattoo policy that was, that was in their freaking, whatever.
Right.
So
yeah, dude.
They didn't know.
You make a mistake, you fix it.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yep. Make a mistake, you fix it, you move on, and then you tell everybody, hey, thanks for coming, and we appreciate it. We're even going to, again, and like you said, Doc, we're even going to make amends by cutting in a little bit into our profits for veterans. Now, I don't know what the veteran ratio is in Gilbert, Arizona, but I do know that it's not. I mean, it's not a small amount. It's not a small set of veterans that are there, but I mean, there's a good group of them over there. But still, this is awesome. That benefiting Warning Warrior Project, they're going to go ahead and throw some donations out to veterans organizations. I mean, what's wrong with that? It's an appreciation event now. Again, they didn't know. The place just opened up. The place literally just opened up.
This is probably that guy's first job.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Oh, God, I pissed off the veteran community.
I pissed off. Yeah, this poor guy didn't know. I mean, think about the security guard standing at the door. He's a security guard standing at the door, and the next thing you know, he's like, you can't have that. That's freaking gang tattoo. What do you mean
some
it's
gang
good?
shit right there.
You don't know. I mean, because think about it, there are some bikers, there are some motorcycle clubs that have tattoos on their necks that could appear to, for all the guy's probably not street smarts. Civilians aren't vet smarts. You know what I mean? When it comes to something like that.
I got street cred.
Yeah. So you don't fault the company. They did their best to make amends, and they apologize. They apologize through the media. They apologize on the Facebook page. And then, of course, everyone's going, that's wrong. They even said that the policy was established. Oh, man. Well, I got you riled up to be calling back. I thought you were supposed to be in bed.
No, I had to do some homeworks.
Oh, gotcha.
Homework.
Nerd.
Jesus.
Shit in a bag, Poe.
I didn't hear anything, so.
Oh, okay.
I did see we got a winner of some kind of thing.
Do we? On the main page?
Do we? I don't
know.
I don't know. Everyone's like saying.
We gave up trying to figure out what this was really for, so.
Yeah.
It's going to be a Trump intern, I bet.
Is it a Trump intern? No.
Wouldn't that be awesome if we could pull those kinds of strings?
I know.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get there one day.
Yeah, we will. We'll get there. It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Huge. Why did we pick those numbers anyways? I mean, I'm kind of like, I was busy working today. I was surgeoning today. So I didn't know. Surgeoning. So I don't know what the deal was. Yeah, so hats off to you, am I pronouncing that right? Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row in Gilbert, Arizona.
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah, I said it right. So
I listen to Dierks Bentley. I know.
Is he? No, he's a country music singer for real.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not up in the country music.
What was I thinking? Proud of my last name. Just a few of the songs that I've heard.
I don't even know his last name.
No, that's Miranda Lambert.
I know. I just felt like saying it.
What the hell? What the hell?
The gays are out of control.
Hey.
Damn it, Bobby.
Calm down, you silly goose.
So first thing that pop up was in my search there is Dierks Bentley's. This guy's like, dude, Black, the name of the song, somewhere on a beach. Different.
Oh, that's a good song.
Different for girls. Drunk on a plane.
Drunk on a plane. I know that one.
I'll be the moon, featuring Maren Morris. What was I thinking?
What was I thinking? That's a good one.
That's
Is it a good song? All right.
I didn't give a fuck. Then I drank a Red Bull. Now I don't give a flying fuck.
Is that what he really sings?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, damn. Is that?
I mean,
is
that could be portrayed to a lot of country songs.
Oh,
but-
it seemed like it was what is it, Gangsta Country or some shit?
That'd be more like Colt Ford or
Sam Hunt.
Brantley Gilbert.
So hats off, Dirks Bentley, on your establishment there, rectifying something that was a simple mistake, and we're here to help you out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's awesome shit. And hey, like I said,
tip of the hat to you.
Tip of the hat to y'all, and maybe y'all should jump on the show and shoot us, throw us some love.
Yeah,
because
show us some love.
we do have no, we are not going to have Miranda Lambert on here.
Oh God.
Yeah, no, I enjoy Miranda Lambert's like singing occasionally, but like I feel like I wouldn't enjoy her as a person.
Miranda, no, Carrie Underwood. No, we're not going to get them as guests. Stop it.
No, Carrie Underwood's too Jesus-y for me.
That's not the point.
I heard.
The point is that we're
I heard
talking
Carrie
about...
Underwood and Miranda Lambert were going to be on Marines United though.
Ooh. Woo woo woo.
Super Wooks.
I wouldn't say that that Carrie Underwood's a wook. No, I don't think so. They're
You
both.
know who I'd really like to have on the show?
They'd be kind of they're yeah. What's up? Who would you like to have on the show?
My alternate personalities.
Who is your alternate personality?
John Cena.
Who?
No, no. I got like this alter ego black girl stuck inside of me.
Okay. Anyways.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
And then there's this white basic bitch named Tiffany. She likes Starbucks.
Oh my
and
God.
Pumpkin spice.
Oh Jesus.
What do you call Freud?
What do you call Freud?
Call
When you
Freud the it is loose.
When you said your gender identity depended on the day of the week, you weren't joking, were you?
Today I identify as a ceiling fan.
Oh my God, you fucker.
I'm not.
That
noticing
totally
a
went
pattern,
south.
though.
That
Everything
totally
spins
went
around
south.
and around and around.
Yeah, exactly.
Things that spin.
Yeah.
And blows a lot.
So hey, WTF
I
Nation.
love lamp.
Oh my God, WTF Nation fans, we appreciate you coming on tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow we have our big show with Randy the Natural Couture. With the Friday show with Red Lake is going to be badass. We're probably going to break the webs.
Help us break the webs.
And maybe he might. I don't know. It's Drink That Tune night. Oh, who's got a? Hey, whoa, wait, Spanx. Who did the? You're on probation for Drink That Tune list, and so is Mink. So
Yeah, Mink's on St. Patrick's Day was.
God.
You know, I guess you'll just be surprised tomorrow at who made the list.
Is it cause?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh.
It's just a surprise. Because, you know, you like to play, so I'm not telling you anything.
Okay, I'm just saying if is it a okay? So it's not any of the fans.
No, it's not any of the fans.
Because
That's what the numbers were for.
I know because I know some of the fans. When they threw one, they throw stuff that I have no idea what it is, and you know this new kid stuff in here.
That's what the numbers are for. We're picking the songs off of the
And,
Exo's
you know,
iPod.
we get fired all the time. I'm not saying who made the list.
You're
I'm
not
saying
fired. You're on
anything because you like to
probation.
play.
I haven't gotten fired from anything yet.
Yeah, well, apparently LSD makes you see
You getting
things.
fired from like trying to pick guests because I'm starting to write shit down and you're talking about like ceiling fans and shit. So that's what you're fired from now.
I mean, I already told Mom who I do want on the show as a guest.
Oh man.
This sounds like a staff meeting.
I was about to say, are we having
Welcome to WTF Nation Radio staff meeting.
Listen to the drama of Spanky and they're talking about
The next guest.
Yeah,
What the fuck were you
the
thinking?
next guest. See eyes blow a gasket on who made the damn list for Drink That Tune.
Yes, I'm not saying anything because, you know, some of you like to play.
Okay, well, I mean, I do like to play, but I mean, I'll only play for a little bit, and then just to get the
I work too
the
much to
juices
be able
flowing.
to play.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys got anything for me? I'm sorry, Great Cloud, you came back on to get on the tail end of a story.
It's all good.
So, of course, this shout-out's brought to you by Alpha Outpost. Dirks, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Don't forget, we have a show every night, 20 to 2300. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays with Liquid Lunch. Again, don't worry, spring cleanup is happening soon with our schedule, and it's going to get pretty busy pretty soon. A lot of changes. We might have additional shows. We might have might have 2 shows in a day. I mean, you never know. what's going to happen. We're always going to ensure that we have a show. Again, we're human sometimes. Like today, someone said, "Ice, did you connect to the system because we hear you on Facebook Live, but we don't hear you in the freaking station?" And I'm like, I forgot to turn the station on.
Oh.
So
dun dun dun.
it was only like like 3-4 minutes into the show, so it's not like it was we wasted the whole show. So anyways, you guys got anything for me?
I love you.
Oh man, thank you. Love you too.
Shit in a bag.
But shit in a bag, Pogue. But don't forget, Randy Couture tomorrow. Friday show
Randy
with Red Lake.
Couture.
Oh my God, Randy Couture. Everyone gets some shots. Everyone gets some warning shots. And, please ensure you like us on Facebook and like us on both pages at US Army WTF Moments and WTFNationRadio.com. Don't forget, on the main page under the home tab, there is WTF Nation Radio Listen Live. So if you don't see us on that and you don't want to go through the rigmarole of going through a bunch of links and having to go on to any of the apps that we have, like, Stitcher, Twitcher, Twitter, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, Periscope, Puffin, TuneIn app, and all that. You can just go.
I've never even heard of Periscope.
You can go on the I think it's you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't heard of it. You can go on to the left tab on the main page and look at WTF Nation Radio Listen Live, and you might hear a show, you might hear auto. But once again, thank you guys so much for coming on. And if you
tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends tomorrow. Randy Couture. Whoop whoop.
Yep.
Warning
yes,
shots.
Sir.
You got anything too?
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends tomorrow. Randy Couture. You got anything for me, Doc? You good?
Nah, dude, I'm good, man.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Yep.
Good night.
Later, dude.
See you.
Later.
See ya.
Peace.
This is WTF Nation Radio.
I look around this room and I see nothing but untapped potential.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
You have potential. You have. Oh boy.
Balls, the rap genius. I keep the Glock by the penis, the cleanest cut. Fuck sluts with the big, humongous butts. I use a rubber butt. My style is cushy like a hooker's pussy. And it don't take a lot of back talk to push me into flaming them. Like that little nigga Damien. Glock 19 to my motherfucking cranium. Game tight, gun-toting motherfucker. Niggas in the grave thought Biggie was a sucker. I tricked them. I gave them work, then I sticked them. I stripped them. Cause niggas don't want the friction. Told you before how I bring the drama. Slaying Larry Johnson and his grandmama. What you want, nigga? Story of a high nigga. When I get busy, throw your hands in the sky, nigga. I got the illest of the ill mentality. Niggas be grabbing me, knowing that they'd rather be stabbing me. All up in my back, trying to take my trap. When I used to sell crack, I ain't had problems like that. Street rules, watch your pockets and your jewels. A nigga front on deck to the fool. Next when the move is getting blasted. Stink sewer flows from the ill ghetto bastard. As I release masterpieces like adhesive, stuck to your ass like tissue when you're wiping fast. MCs have a hard time believing I'm up for death, hard to kill like Steven. When